Hello everyone, my name is Tina. Welcome to the G Sport Hub, and this is gonna be a stream. However, hopefully I set up everything well, so if any one of you watching this video back, in the future video, then there's gonna be all the timestamps in the bottom, and if you're curious about one specific team, you can just jump on there. Hopefully that is the goal here. I try to gather as much content as possible. It was easier for some teams, it was harder for some others, but without further ado, let's just start it. Let's go through every single LJL FORGE team that we have in this season. There's gonna be 16. 3 are gonna be from 2 are gonna be from previous LJL teams, because Burning Core Toyama and V3 Esports are gonna be with a different team, but the organization is the same. They're gonna be coming in to participate in LJL. There's also gonna be DFM, who's gonna be running an academy team, which is, they're gonna have a little different rules, because while they can participate in LJL, they're not gonna be able to qualify for the promotion relegation tournament, as like they're an academy team, so obviously they cannot just go to LCP because they already have a team there. That's how academy teams work. And all the other teams are just normal teams. Some bigger names like Reject, who's a lot of people are saying they might be winning the whole thing. We'll see. I'm just gonna open up my Pepsi, so sorry for the little pop sound that you're gonna be hearing now. So I'm gonna talk about Reject as well. I'm gonna talk a lot about Reject as well, because they are obviously, spoiler alert, I don't think I'm saying like earth-shattering things if I reveal that I think Reject is gonna be winning LJL. I'm gonna show some stats as well for some of their records, some of their match records, which is quite insane. Let me just tell you that they were obviously the most dominant team in the open qualifiers. Like, it was not a question. Only question is now, if they can also do the same to the other LJL teams, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's happening there. First of all, let's go through all the teams. First, the Pool 1 teams. After that, the Pool 2 teams. Because in case you don't know, okay, this is a graphic actually. I somewhat forgot to bring it up, but hopefully it's gonna be quite fast. Because in case you don't know, it's gonna be a Swiss format that we're gonna be playing in LJL FORGE. You probably already know what Swiss is, right, guys? Do I need to explain what Swiss is? If you watch Worlds, for example, beforehand, you're quite familiar, most likely, with this format. There's initial seeding. That's why I said there are like Pool 1 teams. Oh no, so let me just bring up a graphic for that in case someone doesn't know what really it's all about. Basically what it means is we have Pool 1, those who in the open qualifier ended in the top half, or like half-ish. They're gonna be Pool 1, others gonna be Pool 2, same goes for Group B. And just out of the box, all the invited teams and DFM Academy are gonna be in Pool 1. And this means, basically, when it comes to the Swiss stage, this is how the first round is gonna be looking like. Pool 1 teams versus Pool 2 teams. So I would say there is a chance we're gonna see some one-sided games. However, let me talk about that one as well later. Not necessarily all of them. I think there are gonna be 2 games that are not ones. Okay, the statistics are not looking too great, but there are like 2 games here that I think might be interesting. We're gonna see. In case you don't know how the Swiss stage works, just a super quick little summary. This is where we are currently, round 1. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're gonna have 4 games, and Friday we're gonna have another 4 games, and followed by that is gonna be round 2 on Saturday and Sunday. Then we're gonna have a little bit of a break, but after we're coming back from the break, we're gonna have the others as well. But that's all. First, let's just focus on all of this part in here. As the round 1, we have the matchups as well. All of these matchups, let's go back in here. All these matchups are gonna be our first matches. Tomorrow is gonna be these first 4, as far as I'm aware. But like, this is something that we can very easily actually check on the website. But I'm pretty sure that's how it goes exactly, yeah. So first 4 games gonna be tomorrow, other 4 gonna be the day after. And basically, I want to just go through the teams. So how am I gonna go through the teams? There are like two options here. Either every single team going through them or in some kind of a pool order. And I'm gonna choose to go through each matchup maybe, because on the tweet, I have a tweet on already out. All the rosters, not necessarily all the rosters are announced, and it's also just like all over the internet, but every roster officially announced by the LJL Esports website, so every single one of them gonna be here. I wrote the starting rosters. It's a thread, in case you're curious about that. You can check it out on the G-Sport Hub Twitter, also on Blue Sky. However, I think it's a better option to just go through the matchups. So first of all, let's talk about, I mean, they were the first one. They were the first one here as well. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to start talking about Burning Core Toyama. This is a team who has been in the LJL as Burning Core, later on rebranded as Burning Core Toyama after they moved to Toyama. It's a city in Japan. Also like a prefecture as well, but also a city in Japan. So they moved there, and now they're running on the Burning Core Toyama. Actually, Totsu is a returning member in this team because Totsu has been with them in the previous iteration as well last year. You might know Totsu from DFMA. He played there for quite a while before things have happened. Sorry, I really need some drinks now. I'm gonna yap a lot. The thing is, that is Totsu, who is returning with a pretty strong team, I'd say, actually. Definitely this team is not, we haven't seen this team. Let me just actually emphasize that first. We haven't seen this team so far because Burning Core Toyama, V3 Esports, and DFMA Academy, as invited teams, they didn't have to go to open qualifiers, so we haven't seen them. But I mean, they look strong, especially Burning Core Toyama. It's a very strong team on paper, I think. Totsu, I think, is considered a pretty strong, probably top laner, I would say, in the LJL now. I mean, obviously, it's needless to say, the first in every single role is most likely gonna be Reject. I think it's not, once again, like, not a shocking reveal from me. I think like Reject is having maybe I don't support might be the only role that there might be some, you know, competition, or maybe there's like some player who is just popping off another team. I don't know, but like on paper, just the people I know, Totsu is most like the second best top laner after Kinetsu. So definitely it's gonna be a pretty strong team. And I want to show some clips because I collected some clips as well, in case you were wondering, since this team actually did a stream, which I really like. More content is always good. There are two teams who have content. Actually, there are like other teams who stream the open qualifier, etc., but like professionally, you know, sitting down, UI, staff member. Like, there are like two big content pieces from the teams. One from Burning Core Toyama, and the other is for, surprise, once again, Reject. I don't want to talk too much about Reject, but I cannot contain myself either because I am quite hyped to see this team. But this stream is about all the teams, not just Reject. I'm going to talk about Reject as well, though. Do not worry about that. But first of all, Burning Core Toyama, I have to give props to them for, they also had a stream. So I have some notes here that I have done. And what I'm going to do is I want to open up probably a little video here, just like so you know, where the source is. However, I did collect like a lot of moments here, so I think it's also fine if we just go through those. But this is the video that I'm talking about. Whoops. Subscribe and like, just like this video. What is it? So they had like a stream, their first stream. They were with the help of Sunyan, who, in case you don't know, Sunyan is the LJL interpreter, has a lot of esports articles as well, writing articles. But she has done the LJL interpretation for ever since I know LJL, so long. Like ever since I know LJL, she has been doing the interpretation from Korean to Japanese, from Japanese to Korean, and she was the MC here as well, as you can see. You cannot hear this, I know, but it's fine. She was the MC here, and also the translator for Limit and Just Focus, because they speak Korean, but Just Focus spoke pretty good Japanese, by the way. His Japanese is really good. He didn't need any translator. I mean, some questions were in Korean. I think like there was like one question that he answered in Korean, but yeah, like the Japanese is like Just Focus. The Japanese is really good. Limit is still learning, but Just Focus was in VARREL Youth last year, as far as I remember, last year. So he has been in Japan for quite a while, and obviously that's why his Japanese is good. They're gonna be moving into Toyama, by the way, and this is something that they touched. I'm gonna just keep it running, and I'm gonna talk about what happened in the stream. I'm not gonna play audio. I'm gonna play audio later on, not for this one because there's just so many things to talk about. I made some notes. I'm gonna just read them out, you know. But the thing is, I don't want to just like, you know, search it up, stick it up, what happened here. Basically, let's start with Totsu. As you can see, Totsu is bold now. That's how they started. Like that's literally how the stream started. Sunya was like, what happened with your hair, Totsu? And the thing is, Totsu actually, just to mark his new beginning with League of Legends. Obviously, DFM, there were a lot of dramas there. We have a video if you're curious about that, but I'm gonna be honest. That is in the past. Doesn't matter. New beginnings. He shaved his head. And also, he said that he bought 5 sets of the same clothes. So he could just really be focusing on League of Legends. Like, he doesn't want anything else. You know, no hair, same clothes, like 5 sets of the same clothes every single day. He does not want to like do anything else, just League of Legends. Like, it's like, this is one of those like grind mindset, you know, literally Saitama, One Punch Man. Just focus on this one thing, nothing else. So that's what the Totsu. Bruce, what you should know about Bruce is he had like I think he born in Japan. He was born in Japan. Then moved to Peru. I think he is like half Japanese, but definitely he was born in Japan. Then moved to Peru. This guy Bruce lived in Peru 6 years, as far as I know, and then moved back to Japan. So I haven't heard his Spanish, but I would assume he also knows some Spanish. He spoke Japanese here. But just, you know, he's also Peruvian. If there's any Peruvian fans, then you already have your team here. If you're from Peru or even the whole Latin America, then you already know which team you need to keep an eye on. Maybe you can get some Spanish words out of him. I haven't heard his Spanish so far, but maybe he knows some. We also have Anapon, who pretty shy as others is mentioned as well in this stream, but Anapon has said that he wanna be the new Pon, which is like, if you don't know, Yutapon's nickname was like Pon, you know, Pon-san. Yutapon's nickname is Pon, and now that he stepped away from Pro for at least this year, Anapon was like, I wanna be the new Pon. That's what you need to know. Limit is hasn't talked that much. He is Korean, but the Just Focus talked a lot. Just Focus is actually his Japanese is pretty good. But he's also Korean. So this is the team, Burning Toyama. I wrote some notes. They talked about their favorite champions. Some fun stuff is like, for example, Totsu's favorite champion is Tristana. And he's a top laner. Yeah, so he was like, Sunya was like, wait, Tristana? Is like, and Totsu's like, yeah, top Tristana. Top Tristana. You haven't heard about top Tristana? So we might be seeing some top Tristana. That's a tongue twister. But yeah, top Tristana, we might be seeing that. Bruce said he likes Fiddle. I'm not sure if we're gonna see Fiddle though. You said he likes AP junglers, so maybe. Anapon said that he likes Azir, though he usually plays LeBlanc these days. Limit said he likes Kaisa. And Just Focus said VARREL and Nautilus. That's which champions they like the most. They also talked about which champions they hate the most. It was Quartz actually for both Totsu and Just Focus. Both of them were like, Quartz, I hate that champion because I'm always beating that champ and just ults and I die. So they're like, no, I hate Quartz. Bruce was like, I hate Cassante. was too OP. Enapon said he hates Nunu because anytime Nunu ganks mid lane, it's a miserable experience. And Limit said Warwick, which is a pretty weird. And I haven't heard anyone hating on Warwick, if I'm being honest. But Limit said I hate Warwick because he just never dies. Like you can just take his life away and he heals up, never dies. So that's for the most hated champions. They shared also some like insights to the team in this stream. For example, like who is the in IGL, who is the leader in the team, who's the shot caller. And basically what they said is pretty interesting. It's mostly Limit and Bruce, but during important moments when there's a fight breaking out or something like that, apparently Limit is the one who's shot calling in Japanese. Like they have Japanese comms, and Limit, it seems like he's shot calling in Japanese, like the main shot caller in this team. And yeah, that's whereas they asked like Limit and Just Focus like why you wanna play in LJL. They're gonna be coming to Japan actually to live in Toyama, in the Burning Core Toyama gaming house. They're gonna come to Toyama. Then huge surprise. Why did you wanna come to Japan? What are you most excited for? Culture and anime. That's so far no surprises here. So talking about Toyama, that's also gonna be pretty interesting. They talked about like now that if you're gonna be okay, this is the moment. I'm just playing the stream in the background so you have something to look at, but I wrote some notes to summarize what happened here, but they literally just like showed up, told you said. So anyways, they're gonna moving to Toyama whenever I don't even know when. LJ starts tomorrow, so probably not now, but eventually they're gonna move to Toyama to play from the gaming house. So Sunyan asked them, what do you wanna do in Toyama? You know, it's a pretty beautiful city, pretty beautiful prefecture, so what do you wanna do there? The answers were Totsu, who actually have lived there, because he was with the team last year as well. He was like, I know a lot of places, I'm gonna be your guide. He said like seafood, obviously, onsen, sauna, and just like a lot of good places like restaurants and everything that he's gonna be showing to the others. Bruce said that he wanna see Yuki no Otani, which is like the snowball. Okay, I'm gonna show this one actually. This is pretty interesting. Snowball Toyama. I haven't heard about this, and others haven't heard about it either. But it looks incredible. I don't know how no one heard about this. Apparently, this is a thing in Toyama, where there is like a Yuki no Otani is like the snowball. They make huge snowballs. And you can like go in here, like touch the snow and everything. You can know what and it's here in Toyama, a little further from Toyama City. But yeah, I haven't heard about this, but Bruce just mentioned it. Not even Totsu heard about it. Even Totsu had lived here for a year now, and they said that yeah, let's check it out because it looked cool. It definitely looked cool. Yeah, so that's for Bruce. As for Enapon, he said that he obviously want to try the seafood. This is like, seafood is very famous in Toyama, so no surprise there as well. And also just to meet everyone IRL because they haven't met IRL just yet, the whole team. I don't think anyone met with the other, I don't think so, but yeah, they just can meet for that. Limit said that it's gonna be his first time in Japan actually, so he cannot wait to try sushi. I mean, I assume he had sushi beforehand, but he cannot wait to try out the Japanese sushi. So, like in sushi in Japan, authentic sushi. And also, Just August. I mean, he had quite a based answer, not gonna lie. He said that he wanna visit Amaharashi, which is like Amaharashi Beach. It's like a coastline. If you don't know what it is, let me just. Amaharashi. I cannot type. Oh my god. Coast Toyama. So if you don't know what it is, I'm gonna show pictures. I'm gonna show pictures of this place. I'm gonna try to find a picture that resembles the particular. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a picture. I want you to. I want you to tell me if it's like this one. Probably this one, maybe. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Do you know what it is? Like, is it like do you like recognize maybe something has took place in here? Others are like, what is this? And then Just Focus came with the big reveal. The reason he wanna visit this place. It is obviously because of an anime. And let me just oh my god, I swear I literally cannot see it right now. It's from the I cannot see the image now. I don't know why, but like I swear I seen this. I seen this. I seen the okay. I'm gonna search up in Japanese. It's from the anime. Kimi no Suza oh Tabetai. I wanna eat your pancreas. That's the English title as well, right? I think this is an English title as well. So it's in here. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen the anime. I just seen the movie. I haven't seen the anime, so I'm not sure exactly which scene it is. I seen the movie is amazing. I love the movie. I like the live action movie. I haven't seen the anime though. However, apparently this anime is actually here. So, and this is the reason that yeah. So this is a good comparison picture here. So that is like also right in Toyama. And Just Focus was like the reason, the most important thing for me in this trip, this League of Legends team, like to joining Burning Core Toyama in Toyama. What is the thing I want to do in Toyama? He was like, I want to visit this place. He was like, I want to visit this this beach, this coastline, because this is where this team was, which is okay. Yeah. This it's been a while since I see the movie. I cannot really recall. Was it like when they went on a trip? I don't. It has been a while since I've seen it, so I'm not gonna shame. I'm gonna shame myself of not knowing culture, but this is it. Yeah. As for the you know, the rest of the stream, it's mostly about talking play styles, like what kind of play styles they have, what kind of play style they want to show to others. Totsu said previously also with the Tristana, he was like, I like range tops, so he wanna play some range tops if the meta allows, and loves carrying. He doesn't like tanks, but he wanna practice tanks as well for later. But he said that he wants some range tops, and he wanna I'd like this like AD, maybe even ADCs. So Bruce, I talked about this as well. He said he likes AP junglers actually, so he wanna pick some mages. I mean, Lilia might be one. I've seen some Lilia, I think, in tier 1. Lilia might be an option, or maybe something more crazy, like the Cardises. After 2 members from the team said that they hate playing against Cardis, maybe see the Cardis jungle. And Apon said that his playstyle is he likes to play LeBlanc, and Sunyam was like, wait, didn't you say that like Azir is your favorite champion? And Apon was like, yeah, but I'm the best on LeBlanc basically. And yeah, the bot lane said that they're really good in like, there is a term in Japanese, it's called kill line. Actually, I always had trouble. Okay, this stream is also gonna be a lesson for you guys, like a Japanese lesson, and I'm not gonna talk that much about each team. I'm just talking when there is content. There's gonna be teams that has less content, so just don't worry. What I'm gonna say is that the kill line, little Japanese lesson for you. I never really found a good word for that, how to translate it to English. It's basically when someone recognizes what is like kill a line, like imagine a line, a little line, and you're like, I cannot kill this guy, and I cannot kill this guy, and I cannot kill this guy. I can't kill this guy, I can't kill this guy, I 100% can't kill this guy. So that's how you imagine it. So if you know the skill line, that means you know that, okay, I can flash in because I can kill this guy. Or you know, like, oh, I cannot kill this guy, I have to get out of here. So this is what it means. And the bot lane said that they're very good in going for these baits, basically baiting the enemy into thinking that they can kill them, and they're just turning it around. We'll see. And that is basically the Burning Core. I think I talked about this team quite a lot. If you're curious about the whole video, it's in Japanese, so I'm not necessarily sure what is the best way to watch it in English. But I try to, at least, like, I was on the train, I was just taking notes when I was watching it. So yeah, also make sure to give them a subscribe, because it seems like it's a new channel, 55 subscribers right now. Make sure to give them a subscribe. And this was Burning Core Toyama. They're going to be playing the very first match. They're actually going to be playing the very first match in the LJL. At least in the LJL group stage, or like Swiss stage. There were already open qualifiers. And talking about the open qualifiers, their opponent is gonna be Kareha. Kareha, not Karehara. I think Kareha Children. I cannot. Was it this one? No. Where were they? Oh, they're pool 2. 100% they're pool 2. There you go. Then we have Kareha Children. They were in pool 2. I should also probably bring up. I'm gonna bring up on my second computer just the score lines. So Kareha Children, they actually ended the same score as Spirit, Quartz, and VARREL. I'm gonna talk about all of these later. Basically, the only reason that they're not pool 1 is because win time. There were 3 teams: VARREL, Youth. They're a pretty popular team as like an organization. Actually, Just Focus is also from last year, but the very famous organization. So Kareha Children, who I'm gonna talk now, and also Spirit Quartz Gaming, who is pool 1. I'm gonna talk about them later as well. Just so you know, the only reason these 3 teams got this order is because of shortest win time. That's like the main tiebreaker whenever there is like 3 teams who just beat each other in a circle. And this is what happened. These 3 teams beat each other in a circle. Same scoreline. Lost 2 games, won 3. So basically, this was only win time. Only the shortest win time. And that's why they got pool 2. But I don't think you should underestimate them. I think like we don't have that much information about Group B. I think that team got a little... That team definitely got a little less attention. For obvious reasons, because the reject was in the other one. They obviously got a little less attention because of that, but as I'm going through, but yeah. So what you should know about them? It's very hard to really get information because there were no official streams of each match. We don't have replays. The best we have is basically just score lines, graphs, and if there's any player stream that happened. Those are the best things that we have for them. But as for them, I think the best is to just KCH. Let me see. So if I do this, is it gonna be working? Oh my god! Wow! Look at this! Look at the technology. So the best thing we have right now is just showing you guys how they did in like graphs. I don't have replays for them, unfortunately. And I do think the first game is gonna go to Burning Core Toyama. I'm gonna have like proper predictions tomorrow when I'm co-streaming the games, but they're just you know. So VARREL Youth, this is their first day. This is on the first day. They were super unlucky. Every single game, the first day of open qualifiers, they lost 3 games. They lost all of them. Every single one of them were a comeback. They got ahead about 3k gold lead. Then Atakan, always Atakan. Oops. Always the Atakan. Atakan happened, and brrr. And we can assume every single game had voracious Atakan. I think it's physically impossible to have Ruinous in pro play. I literally haven't seen any, like, not a single pro game I've seen Ruinous, like not a single one. as the champions, I mean, really easy, like a really normal ones that they played. Ambessa, Wukong, Hui. Zarya support is maybe the most interesting one, because like Zarya is usually played as a jungler these days, but definitely you, Raccoon, Kareha, Tent, and Okarimon. Okarimon I remember watching in PCL last year. I also Tent as a Kareha. A lot of them from like PCL and previous tier 2 matches, tier 2 teams. Definitely they should not be underestimated. I mean, Kareha Children. So this game, so this first game, Burning Core Toyama versus Kareha Children, might be close. I still would give it to Burning Core. I still think they're stronger, but again, it was just win time. It was just shortest win time. The tiebreaker, the reason they're pool 2, otherwise they would have been pool 1. So I think it's gonna be somewhat close. I think it's gonna be somewhat close. If you look at their other games, even did they just like had 2 comebacks? Wait, oh my god, look, oh my god. Oh wait, they only had, wait, what the? Okay, Hands is like the last place team in Group B, just so you know. So it's not a surprise that they beat Hands quite easily from what I can see. Normal champions as well, I didn't see any weirdness. They Hands ended the group like 0-6. I'm gonna talk about them later, just mentioning now. Just so you know. And yeah, basically it seems like they had some weird games. Some of them they got the lead, got Arakan as well. They lost the team fight. They lost Baron. I think that's Baron. No, that's not Baron. That's Dragon. Sorry. Oh, I don't know these icons. That's Dragon. Lost the team fight. Lost the Dragon. Lost Baron later on. However, they just got it back. Like got some threats. And it lost after that with the second Dragon and the team fight there with the Baron, etc. So they kind of threw this game away from 3K. It seems like. They had good early games. And this was also a weird one because it wasn't like super high, like maybe like 2K, 2.5K lead for Kareha against Yang, who by the way ended first in this group. Then they got a lead against Yang. I'm gonna talk all these teams later, but they also only lost to one team. However, they were able to get some leads here. They just kind of fell off as after multiple lost team fights, was losing Dragon, losing Turret, losing Baron, etc., etc. So very unstable games. From what I can tell, unstable games. All the time unstable games. Out of the last like 6 games, sorry, it was like 5 now. They were like losingly, like they got come back. I'm not sure how that word goes. The enemy came back against them like twice, and they came back like twice now. So they also losing here. Big team fight, Dragon, big team fight, getting Otacon. Wait, they got Otacon and Baron at like 32 minutes. That's crazy. Otacon went on for 32 minutes. That is crazy. Which champions they have? Oh, Okarimon plays a ton of Zyra, it seems like almost every single game I've seen him playing Zyra. And also Tent Ezreal has been pretty popular too. So definitely like these people, keep an eye on them. Aurora, all of them are just normal. I've seen the Nocturne quite a lot too. And this game, as I said before, we have once again the Zyra. So Okarimon is just gonna play pick Zyra, right? Like I'm already scouting for him. So yeah, this looks like win for Burning Core Toyama. However, I think this is gonna be close. I definitely think this might be close. As now, let's move on to 2 new teams, Spirit Quartz Gaming and Nightcap. Let's talk about Spirit Quartz Gaming first. Spirit Quartz Gaming is a pool 1 team. They should be here at the last one. So there are like some names here that you might be recognizing. Came up upon Sayodesta and Koishi. Koishi is played, I think, I don't know. I remember seeing him a lot. We follow each other on Twitter as well. I think from PCL. I think Poponosa has played in PCL, but my memory is not the best. I'm kind of old. But definitely, I mean, they have ended pretty well. Once again, I said before, these three teams, Kareha Children, who I just talked about, Spirit Quartz Gaming, and also VARREL Youth, these three teams ended the same score in Group B. The only reason that Spirit Quartz got first is because they had a better, better game, shortest victory time, or you know what I mean, like, you know how the tiebreaker rule is. And since they're Group B, unfortunately, we don't really have any kind of like replays about them. I wish there were more people. I wish there were any people streaming games in Group B, but I couldn't find any. There were like a ton in Group A, and Group B just didn't have any. So that's a very unfortunate situation that happened there, but it is what it is. I mean, we can just watch what happened. Young Gaming beat them quite easily, I would say, but they're the best team in Group B. So yeah, I don't think that's necessarily like super bad that they lost here. I mean, they're just this is a pretty easy game, I'd say. Oh my god, they had a what is this thing? Okay, what happened here? So VARREL, okay, they lost here in the end, but VARREL just got the leads and everything, got Otakon as well. And then there was one team fight in the Baron as well that the Spirit Quartz actually got in here. So they won a team fight with the Baron. They got 2 turrets. It was 3 turrets in total in like a span of 3 minutes. Got the Dragon as well. It was just at the very end. At the very end, they lost the team fight, and then it was like 42 minutes in. So that timers are probably just too long at that point. But yeah, I mean, it seems like they almost came back. It just like one lost team fight at 40 minutes is the death timers are gonna make sure that enemy wins. Against Nightcap, which is, by the way, why is it important to highlight this one? Because this is literally gonna be the matchup. This is literally gonna be the matchup we're gonna be seeing tomorrow. So we're gonna see a rematch of this exact same match. So that's like eyes on the scoreline. I mean, they just got everything. They got everything here. Everything they wanted. Kills, dragons. It's just as simple as that. What were the comp? Comp was like very normal as well. Yeah, so far I haven't seen any cooking. The only like thing that I've noticed that is like not they just standing out is Okarimon's Zara. Like I've seen him playing Zara and no one really has, but this is just all normal. Like pretty good scorelines as well. I see Popon the carrying first blood and then carrying with the Y. So it's a pretty nice match they had, very clean. And yeah, I saw the bands as well. I haven't seen like anything super weird. Zoe maybe Nangning is liking the Zoe. I don't know. The Zoe ban, also a Kali ban. Seems like they're kind of banning out the mid laner here. Maybe Nangning. I don't know much about him, but maybe Nangning is the one who's a carry for this team. But it seems that it's a pretty easy start to finish type of game. We're gonna see if Nightcap can get some revenge in tomorrow. I don't know. It's up to you. They already beaten them once. It seemed like a pretty easy game. I mean, if you watch Spirit Quartz games, other matches, this that you already just watched for Kareha Children, they got the lead. Come back, and they won in the end. Compared to this is so much of more of a clean game. So I'd say the rematch tomorrow is probably gonna go to their way once again. But yeah, I mean, there's always chance for redemption. And they also beat Hands. Like once, I think Hands ended 0-6, I'm pretty sure, in this group. Did they actually? I'm gonna check it out. But I'm like almost certain that's the case. Hands ended 0-5. Sorry, because there were 6 teams. Yeah, but Hands ended 0-5, so it's not a surprise that they beat them. So yeah, this is gonna be a rematch. I cannot wait to watch them because again, there are no VODs for Group B at all. So we'll see how it goes. Spirit Quartz Gaming already beaten Nightcap once. Let's see how the rematch goes. Going Nightcap. Okay, I thought I haven't talked about Nightcap. Let's talk about Nightcap as well. We talked a lot about Spirit Quartz Gaming and kind of like, you know, joined together two teams just because they're gonna be playing against each other. And let's give them some spotlight as well. Why not? Let's talk about Nightcap. I just talked about their opponent for the first match, so I obviously talked a lot about them there, but for their own special place, here's the roster according to the League of Lowly Sport website. Oh my god, I kind of screwed up. Yeah, oops. I should have just put it next to that, not here. There you go. So, Pearl is like the name that I recognize here, the top laner. I've seen him. I think he's the most like famous one, as famous as like in tier 2. I've seen definitely in tier 2. Others I cannot really recognize. But let's just look at this game as literally just watch this. Well, not literally, just but like for Kareha Children. I'm just opening this up, so we're gonna see a lot of overlap with like previous teams we have seen. But yeah, so what are they playing? The Syndra is like kind of special. Storm Surge, nice. Good one. I don't see runes. Oh, I don't see runes. That would have been interesting to see as well. But yeah, very normal comp here. They were the only ones who could beat, by the way, Young Gaming. They were the only ones. So I guess like they could do upsets. You know what? You know what? Nightcap can do upsets. They were the only team. They were the only team in open qualifier to beat Young Gaming. So maybe I mean this is a hectic match, not gonna lie. This was not by any chance or by any measurement a clean game. So mostly any team has gotten was 2k, like 2k down, 2k up. 2k was like, it was inside 2k. I really wish I had replay for this match. I would love to watch all the 33 minutes of this that happened. Oh my god, L Challenge picked the Bard. Nangning picked the Akali. Enemy also Ligan for Young Gaming had the Yone. I'm gonna talk about Young Gaming obviously later as the number 1 for Group B. I'm definitely gonna be talking about them later, but now we're focusing on Nightcap. So yeah, I mean they're crap. That's not the word. They're scrappy is what I wanted to say. They're scrappy. And might be coming in handy against Spirit Quartz Gaming, even though the one game that they played against each other in open qualifier went to Spirit Quartz Gaming in a very, very, very clean fashion. But they can just, you know, win these team fights. After getting a Herald, winning these team fights, they can lose some team fights as well. They can lose Atakan as well. And they can just also win at the end. 33 minutes, just one team fight, and taking on 4 threats. So this is like a fight in the mid lane, and they just literally run down in the mid lane. That is a crazy match. And I am incredibly sad that there is no replay of that. I mean, I don't have replay of that match. This looked pretty fun to watch, and that's what you should expect from Nightcap. I think they can take down Titans, but they can also yeah, okay, this is not a clean team. I mean, I'm all for that. Also, second game, and L Challenge has played Bard, so we might be expecting the Bard tomorrow. We might be expecting some Bard play. As what happened here? So Nightcap has got the lead, lost a few fights, lost Atakan, VARREL Youth in the lead, got even Inhibitor down. Was it Inhibitor, but maybe overextended here or something? Went down, lost Baron, lost Red, and then at the end they just won like one fight and Inhibitor, and VARREL in the end won. But this is like, holy, this team is scrappy. This might be a fun match. Like even if Spirit Quartz Gaming wins here once again, this might be a fun match with a lot of action. This is the one that I was talking about. Their previous. This is like their only like. This is. Oh my god! They even started losing against. Okay, not by too much, like 2k, but even them, they brought it back. Hands was like definitely like visibly the weakest team, I'd say, in this in this group. But even against them, there's like 1 minute, there's like almost an ace. I think there's like 3 to 4 kills. I think this size of a circle, if you look at the others compared to that, there's like 3 to they got like level 1. They level 1 2 hands. Hands got 4 or something kills. Actually kept that lead for quite a long, and then just like, yeah, they just team fight 21 minutes and just ended the game, attack on everything. Holy moly! Jinx Lilu. This is some enchanters as well from hands, but that's hands. Let's talk about hands later. Sorry. Kaisa, Brome, Silas, just the usual. Nightcap, this was your nightcap game. This is like the only game, I mean, even this one, like they kept the lead about the same, about nothing until like 16 minutes. So I feel like they haven't folded for Spirit Quartz either, but they're a scrappy team. Expect the unexpected when it comes to nightcap is what I'm getting here, and this is nightcap. This is nightcap. I cannot wait to watch them tomorrow as well. Moving on to. I talked about them. I talked about them just now. Like, every single team just ties into one another. I just talked about them. Young Gaming. I cannot wait to talk about them. They're super hype. I love them. I think they also follow me. You have to check this one out. What is their Twitter? Young. Yeah, you follow each other. Look. Yeah, Mr. Yeah, I'm not even calling them Mr. Young. Just Young for me, you know, we're close like that. Young Gaming. They follow me on Twitter. I love them so much. They are quite an interesting team. Now, why am I saying this? Let me start with their coaching staff who are not here. But I don't know if they had any posts with the coaching stuff. Okay, let me check this one out actually. I think yeah. So they have the 2 coaches. They have the 2 coaches here. There's 2 coaches. Jacques Duc, I think Jacques Duc. Is that how you pronounce it? This is a French guy. Who's their coach, and also their sub coach, or like their, well, I think like assistant coach or something like that. Tristan, also a French guy. They have a French coaching staff, which is really, like, this is very special. They ended first in this group, just as a reminder as well. They only lost to Spirit Quad Gaming, who like came back with a little like weird, or was it Spirit Quad? Oh my god, no, I'm losing my memory. They only lost to, they only lost to Nightcap. Which is a very scrappy team. Other games they won. We're gonna look at their match history as well very soon. But so this is old Minecraft. Oh my god, that is pretty based. Their coach is an old Minecraft builder. So French coach, and they have a French jungler as well, as you can see from here. Actually, let me just have this here. They have a French jungler called, and their French jungler is called the Norwegian. Just for confusion, you know, just for funsies. The French jungle is called Norwegian, who's also, by the way, a massive Gwen fan from what I can tell from the Twitter, and I'm not sure if I can open this Twitter profile up on stream. Let's move on from this topic. But yeah, they have a jungler, French jungler, and they also have a Chinese top laner. Mao, Chinese jungler, Chinese top laner, French jungler, called Norway, Norwegian Norway, King Norway, Mao and King Norway, and other 3 members are Japanese. Tayaki, also as I've seen beforehand. Also, Liga was in DFMA Academy, I'm pretty sure, in PCL, and Tayaki, I don't know if he was in PCL, but I definitely have come across his name beforehand as well. So, a super interesting team, very multinational. Also, there are like same amount of French people as the Japanese people here, if you like count the coaching stuff as well, which is kind of funny. So all the French fans, if there's anyone French watching this introduction stream, you have your team. I've already gave a team for all the Latin American fans, all the Peruvians. Now for all the French fans, if you're a French person and you're watching this stream, then you have your team. So yeah, I mean, you feel free to follow them. I think they're gonna be pretty fun to watch because, I mean, they have ended first. They have ended first. And how, in what fashion have they done this? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I talked about this one. VARREL Youth in their first day of matches. They got a lead, early lead in every single one of them, and they threw their lead away, every single one of them. So they did the same thing here. Got some lead here. I mean, some leads here and there. Big team fight. I think this is an ace. I think like this size should be an ace. No, nonetheless, big team fight. Young Gaming got ahead, got Atakan, got Baron, and just easy peasy closing out the game. What are they playing? Norwegian. The jungler is a big fan of Gwen, the character champion itself, not necessarily in the meta. Was Gwen banned? Oh my god, they actually banned. Oh, wait a second. Oh my god, they actually banned Gwen. Okay, if I mean, I'm gonna talk about VK, Velbeli Kaizokudan. I'm gonna talk about them later. But if they don't ban Gwen, seems like there is a quite possible chance that Norwegian might be picking up Gwen, lost Gwen, and Gwen was banned. Wow, might be permanent ban against them. Okay, they have done, VARREL Youth done their research, which just had to check out the junglers Twitter account, most likely. But done their research. Wow. Okay, besides that, I mean, Haldes, I'm gonna talk Haldes later. And this is also a name that you might be familiar if you're following tier 2. But Haldes picked up the Velvet. I would assume that some early lead might be thanks to that, but unfortunately, if you fall behind, oof, that is rough. That is gonna be rough in the late, and this is exactly what happened here. Against Nightcap, I mean, we talked about Nightcap before. They got a lead, lost it, got a lead back, lost it. A hectic team. Was the Gwen? Gwen wasn't banned, and Norwegian didn't pick the Gwen. Oh my god, seems like he's not gonna always pick the Gwen, but there is still a little chance maybe for a Gwen pick tomorrow. I would personally love that, but they were already kind of cooking. We like the 04 should have went for 010. Didn't hit the power spec, unfortunately. Nightcap is a very scrappy team, so I'm not sure how much to read into that. I mean, against Hands. Oh, against Hands, they were like, this was second day as well, yeah. They saw Hands. Hands was 03 at the end of day 1. They were like, Norwegian was like, guys, please, this team is winless. We have coach. We have to go. How's it in French? Coach. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I just misclicked a little. Coach, we have to pick Gwen. How's that in French? Coach, nous devons choisir Gwen. That was probably horrible. Okay, I should have my headphones on for this. Coach, nous devons choisir Gwen. That was probably horrible, I'm sorry. But that's most likely what happened. That is almost certainly exactly the scenario that happened, that unfolded, because against Hands, they were like, let's go for it. Ligan even picked the Valkas. Oh, they were having fun, man. How many minutes it took? How many? 22 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily too long of a game. 22 minutes. There's the Gwen jungle. We might be seeing it in the stage as well. Ligan also just had some fun with the Valkas mid lane. Others were like, nope, you pick meta. The enemy had a Victor, Jinx. Wow, look at the synergies here. And also, they had the Alice support and it didn't win. No, I love the Alice support. I was a massive fan of LE support in all my co-streams. Unfortunately, they lost to the LE support. Tragedy. But, I mean, Young Gaming, quite the strong team, topping Group B with a Gwen main. Gwen, I mean, not necessarily main, because I'm pretty sure they were feeling like they were going to win this game anyways, so they just had a little fun here. But, yeah, very fun picks. Very, very fun picks. As for Spirit Quartz Gaming, I mean, they were pretty strong against Nightcap, as we've seen, but they had, like, middling performance. They only got second because of the average game time. Besides that, Group B was pretty equal, except for, like, Young who won first, and hence when they lost. But other three teams in the middle were exact same scoreline, just only difference was the win, average win time. So against the Spirit Quartz, though, they actually quite easily won. Either they were at like 10, oh my god, they were like at 12k or something. They lost a few Ks here, you know, like 2 fights they lost, but they just, yeah, they were like no chance, no way. There were no way they're coming back in. Extremely normal champions picked here, but they banned the Gwen again. Oh my god, these teams are doing their research. Wait a second, wow, they banned the Gwen as well. Oh my god, this is the second time they banned the Gwen. Ended up on the Lilia now. Also, Ligon and just the last game that we have checked out the replay of. Horror Summer also picked the Corki, so that's I mean, that's not a big thing, but that's a flex for them, just like for most teams. What is the next one? Against Kareha Children. That's a pretty, wow. Gwen ban. They banned oh my god, wait a second, almost every single team. So out of the 5 games, Gwen was banned 3 times. There was like one game when Gwen was not banned, but Norwegian didn't pick the Gwen, and there was one game when Gwen wasn't banned and Norwegian picked the Gwen. So it might just actually be permaban against him. That is crazy. I went for the Talia just like last time around as well. I went for the Talia now. This is a crazy little graph here. Like losing Harold, losing a team fight. I mean, Kareha Children even got Atakan, and because of that they got to 3k, but their macro didn't seem like to be. Young's macro is like really good. Just look at just the turrets on this graph. Even when Atakan was up, they got turrets. That is crazy macro. Getting Atakan while getting turrets while enemy has Atakan. And once again, I just assume every single Atakan is ferocious, because I don't think we're gonna, even in open qualifiers, I don't think there's many Ruinous. But nonetheless, this is a crazy graph, so they can also get in some dirty dance when I'm looking at some of these graphs. But in general, they obviously were the best team in Group B. They have some unique picks with the Gwen, which seems to be permaban against Norwegian, who's a French jungler. Team to look out for is what I'm saying. Young Gaming team to look out for, because they are definitely a team not to be screwed around with. Now, their opponent is gonna be VK. It's gonna be VK from wait, where are they? From Pool 2. There you go. Velbeli, who's their mid laner. Oh, they have a lot of members. I'm gonna talk more just in a second. So the team's name is Velbeli Kaizokudan. If you don't know what Kaizokudan is, that's like a pirate crew. If you have watched One Piece, you probably already pogging. You're like, oh, I know that word. Kaizokudan is like a pirate crew. That's like, once again, if you have ever watched One Piece, you almost certainly familiar with this word. That's Velbeli, who's their mid laner. At least like was in the open qualifier. I'm gonna talk about that later in a second. But yeah, so that's their mid laner, and that's Velbeli's pirate crew is the English translation. It looks very random, but that's what it means. And it's quite funny because I forgot who was it, but like I remember like one of the players who tweeted out that like, hey guys, I'm joining this team. Maybe that was Udo, I don't even know. One of them, I literally forgot, but I've seen on Twitter one of their members tweeting out, I joined this team. and like they were like asking around, so this is your name, and the member was like, no, not Velbeli's, but like one of Velbeli's members. They were like, yeah, that's our name. I didn't choose it. It seems like it might have been quite a one-sided decision by Velbeli. But good news, everyone, because we have some replays. We have some replays of this team because they have been streaming, which is awesome, which is absolutely delightful to hear. Let me check which games would be actually interesting and fun to watch, because not all of them, but some, maybe some. There were like oh, this is a crazy one. We have a lot of reject replays as well. I'm gonna talk reject later, obviously. Reject just stormed it, but I'm gonna talk about reject later, not now. Okay, so that was a pretty fun game. I think like we might be watching the whole thing as well. How long it is? Okay, 40 minutes, then we're not gonna watch the whole thing. However, there was a match. There is a match that I want everyone to at least like check out parts of that. To just look into how Velbeli Kaizokudan is looking like. I really wanna watch some of them. So VK versus, which one was that? Black Dog. I'm gonna talk obviously Black Dog later. It's a team you might be like, hey, I haven't heard about them. That's because I haven't talked about them just yet. But Black Dog versus wait, what? Wait, I don't have clips from them? Huh? Wait, am I crazy here, or? Okay, I might be actually crazy. Which, like, again, it has quite a high chance that it is literally the case. Wait, what? I mean, okay, I am just gonna open up Twitch because I am absolutely 101% sure that they have videos about this. LJL FORGE, there it is. What the? Oh, that's like 8 hours ago. No, this was a little longer beforehand. So when did they play? It happened. They won. It's like second game. I just didn't download it for some. Okay, let's check this game out. I'm gonna like peek into that game. Not gonna watch all of them, but this is a VOD. So let's take some peeks. As how do I do this? Okay, so can I just do it like this and this? I'm sorry, I didn't want to waste your time. So this is the one game that I want to watch, because this is like has okay, this is the one game I want to watch from VK, because they had like 2 supports, by the way. They also had 2 supports. This is with the Sagiri, who is, I'm not sure if you guys, okay, that is that Sagiri. Yeah, yes, for all of you anime watchers, that is that Sagiri. Yes, if you check out this guy's Twitter profile picture, that is exactly the Sagiri that you're thinking about. Exactly that one. Yes. That's yep, the certain type of manga sensei. Exactly that one. That is the Twitter profile picture. So you already know the inspiration for the name. There were like some games that Sagiri was playing. And there were some games that another player called MT2 was playing. So I'm not sure who's going to be starting for LJL. There are like 2. There are 2 players here. However, I just want to go through They also had comms. Some teams didn't have. I don't even know if they were allowed to have comms because some teams had comms, some teams didn't have comms. But this is a personal stream, so this is a personal stream, and they were actually. I don't want to like super. You know, I'm just gonna like go in because they had the leads all the time. Like, they got a kind of massive lead around 12 minutes into the game, somewhere here. So they were never ahead. They were definitely ahead. They were so ahead. They got a turret at like 7. They're so ahead. They got a turret at like 17. This team was. So I would assume you would want me here, not on the mini map. Even if some people died here. I'm gonna just move forward because I don't think you guys are that interested. So, at this point, just so you know where we are, 16 minutes into the game. They're gonna just getting this top turret now. I have the match replay I have like the replay chart in front of me, so I know the future. They're gonna be getting this turret now. Oh, sorry, not that one. Bottom turret. Oh, sorry, they were getting a one turret at the bottom. However, there's a fight breaking out for the Herald. And this is where things take a turn. Oh no, they're still gonna be winning this one. So it seems like just I want to see some of their team fighting because this is gonna be one of the crazier games. I mean, they have been trading kills here and there, but they had the lead. Like at this point, with the more objectives taken, they have the lead. They also have 2 dragons, so it really looks like that this team is ahead. Like 2. Oh, they have the feet as well. You can see the 2 feet. They have the feet as well. This team is so far doing good. However, this is coming into about 20 minutes. I just wanted to, you know, get ready. Because I want to get into here. The team tried to take Atakan. And I want to see like these mistakes. And I just want to show it. And later on talk what we've seen. Gonna take Atakan, ferocious Atakan. They're fighting for it, but Atakan has been stolen. Atakan has been stolen. And this is something that, I mean, it happens with so many teams. Tier 2, Tier 1, all of there. And unfortunately, at this point, the enemy was getting ahead. The enemy was getting ahead. They got the lead from all the skills that they got, and they got the lead from the Atakan as well. They haven't died as much. I think there was like maybe 1 or 2 people who... Sorry. There were like maybe like 1 or 2 people who withdrew, but like most of them even survived that encounter. So this went on. I mean, they were able to take some turrets. Meanwhile, and this is also like pretty good macro-wise. They were able to take turrets while they were like even enemy had Atakan. They were able to just macro it out. They were able to get Herald as well, actually. I mean, they still had the Herald, but, you know, used it for some turret. They were pushing turrets. Until 27 minutes coming in. As Black Dog now, starting off the Baron. They were starting off this Baron here. And you know Karma. What comes around. They're gonna be stealing the Baron. Thanks to the leash. They're gonna be clearing them up, it seems like the enemy. Okay, not an ace, but nonetheless. Massive victory in their hands. And actually, I see the graph, this took the gold lead back to their own hands. So now, they had the gold lead, but literally 1 minute later, I see the gold graph. Literally like 1 minute later. Literally 1 minute later. As by the way, it's 2-2 in terms of dragons now, so enemy would be on soul point, or they would be on soul point if they get the dragon here. The dragon was 2-2. Velbeli, the team leader, named the team named after him. Velbeli found out enemy got a dragon, and with this actually, they're gonna be pushing some turrets. I'm spoilered. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. They're gonna be pushing some turrets. They're pushing in some turrets. And they once again gonna get a lead. They're getting as much as like 3,000, a little more than 3,000 lead on the enemy. Not much they can do. Not much Velbeli's Pirates crew can do. But coming into 34 minutes. That's a little too ahead. Enemy gathering at the mid lane. Oh, was I now? It's a little too like okay. Wanna fight breaks out. It's nice. Nice flank from Udon coming in. Ultimate's also chained quite well. And team fight. Udon is just frontlining everyone. Udon is just frontlining everyone. While Velbeli is able to, from far away, get the damage down with the Syndra. Gonna be staying off from the fight also quite a long time, but Udon is extremely tanky. Oh my. You want Udon to play the Maokai? Holy moly. That is quite tanky one. So the reason I wanted to show you guys this match to show that I mean they're steals. They are steals. They were stealing. There were steals against them. Comeback after comeback after comeback. And I just wanted to show you guys that, my goodness, this team is also not the cleanest. This team is also not the cleanest. And I just want to show you guys some I mean, if I can find now. Oh my week. Wait, did I close it? Oh no, I closed it. Why did I do this? Why did I do such thing? Wow, I'm just gonna waste my time now. Why would I? I am so sorry. So the game that we have just watched was this one. The game that we have oops. I'm not sure I've done this. There you go. The game that we have just watched was this one. As you can see, they got some lead, lost it, got some lead, lost it, it is a hectic game that they played here. I mean, they won in the end. This particular game, they won in the end. They were able to close it out, but you can see, like, they were extremely hectic. Bravely beat them quite fair and square, it seems to be, though. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one, I'm gonna lie. As I mean, VK in the end ended 2 wins and 4 losses, so not the best scoreline. Bravely ended just ahead of them, but even then, so they didn't have the best scoreline. And day 2, this is day 2, January 26th, day 2, they haven't even played with the Sagiru anymore. They played with Empty 2. And day 2, they actually let me check. So they won. They ended the day 2-1, and day 2 they ended the day. Sorry, no, they won. They played 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss. Second day, they had 1 win and 3 losses. So quite a rough day actually. Wow, for out of the 4 games, they only won 1. This was the only one. The second day they have won, and even this one was like a little, I mean, not the most, like 3-ish thousand lead for the enemy. They got Atakan. They stole Atakan here against Val. They stole Atakan and brrr, bam, bam, bam. So that's what happened. However, yeah. I mean, that is crazy. That is crazy. And like, to some of these comebacks. Oh wow, they also against Clocks. Wait, Clocks won. Wait, what? Do I have replay for that? Wait, whoa. I have replay. Okay, cool. So wait. So I need to see what happened here. So they had a 12,000 lead. What champs they had? Okay, Velbeli loves this team, right? Seems like. This is the. Okay, let's watch this one as well because this is the empty 2. This is the empty 2 instead of Sagiri. Animals normal. What on earth has happened here? I'm not gonna watch the whole 40 minutes once again, but like from let's watch it from like 28-ish, 29-ish minutes. Okay, now why is it not working? There you go. Okay, so I'm curious what happened here. Was this the game that I'm actually watching? Yeah. So it seems like that they led this game until the 28-9-ish minutes. Until the 28-ish minutes. So scoreline 24-9 in total. And if I look at the gold graph, they have approximately 12, not reaching 12, like 11k. 11,000. They have 11,000 of a gold lead. Extremely strong. Full build. 25 stack Magi. 25 stack Magi. Absolutely. 100% full build. Only like waiting for level 18. But even that one is like quite soon coming in. Absolute and complete victory in the hands of VK. Now what happens now? I want to see what happens because this is a crazy one. What happens here? They should win this. Right, guys? At 28 minutes, going into 29. Knocking on the inhibitors. What happened here? Okay, they got Wukong. I mean, that's probably the clone. Oh, no, wait, no. Was it? Wait, I know I don't have a Beliska the Wukong, but I guess the Wukong is dead. And at this, I mean, they're just gonna win this, like... Wait, they should just win this game, right? If you're gonna get that Alistar, I'm pretty sure Alistar was even ulting there. What? How are they losing this? Okay, this is spoiler alert because, I mean, I already said a few times that VK is gonna be losing this game, Ben. Wait, what? How did he lose this one? VK knocking on the Nexus. We're gonna be leaving it. Oh, Talia coming in. Okay, I mean, alright, sure. Okay, that's gonna be just okay, they were a bit too aggressive there. That's not too bad. Just a tiny bit too aggressive there. I mean, that's fine. Unless they're just like constantly teleporting over like Udon. This is the second game we're watching from Udon's Maokai. Udon's Maokai is pretty strong. Guys should keep picking the Maokai. Wow. Maokai top. I mean, this team might be just like running the Maokai top a lot. Udon's Maokai is pretty strong. Like even last time around, even here we almost won that one we won, but last time we have seen as well. So an enemy got the dragon. What just happened here? Okay, I mean, they still have like a 10,000-ish lead. Oh, that's just an easy kill. Unless, no easy kills. They're just gonna go on like another lane, which is a good idea. after you get wiped out. I mean, that's not the worst idea to push in other lanes as well for the minions. I mean, this is like absolute late game. Velbeli is full build, full level, everything full. Even so, the Magi's actually, even so, the Magi's to get the Rabadons. Jesus. And that is crazy. Like, that is like as late of a game as you can get. Now, only thing you want is just like, I mean, I guess like pushing minions is only gonna be worth if you're actually ending, because otherwise, just like free gold for the enemy. Okay, so they're just like, what are they doing? They're quite undecisive. Like, they're like trying to go mid. Oh, the Baron is up. Oh, this is a pretty dangerous one. They should have just went Baron. At this point, they should have just went Baron. Oh my goodness. They're pretty scattered around. Adam was able to chunk them down. Okay, at least All-Star is dead. They try to take down objectives, but like they're almost all of them are full. Okay, only Velbeli is full level, but like others probably full build, right? I would imagine everyone is full build here, and they're still trying to go for objectives. I'm not exactly sure that's the right idea here. I mean, that's just gonna give extra stuff for the enemy, right? Oh my god, it's just when Baron spawns. Are they gonna get Baron? Oh my god. The double triad base into the Baron. Corki is down. So is your jungler, so I mean, it's the time to disengage if you're clocked here and do the Baron. And no one is looking. Oh, never mind. Wukong is also gonna die. So now they just win, right? I'm gonna go for Dragon. Is it the like the soul? Yeah, they got the Camtech soul. They're so, oh my god, they're so late game that they're just selling items now. Did they just get baited by the late game Sion, or? Oh my, I mean, they just like, that's what I meant, like, it's not necessarily always good to just push in the waves if you're not gonna do much with the super minions, because they're just so much gold for the enemy. Like, look at this Sion. The Sion was like level 15 last time, ran at level 17, probably full build. So many health bars, looking like a bunch, or like little, like, was it like 5, 6, 7k health or something? Oh, definitely felt victim of the Sion, late Sion. That is a crazy one, by the way. Okay, that is a crazy one. And they lost it in the end. Oh my god. That is a crazy one. So that's VK. That is VK for you. This is the match that we have watched. Well, I mean, they got the lead. They just had to, like, again, this is like more macro knowledge. Like, you don't always want to, like, in that case, you don't want to go for another turret unless, like, you try to take down the turret and then immediately go for the Baron alone, so the enemy is like busy with their base, the minions. This is like very basic, but like in like the heat of the game, I can imagine they're not really looking at them when they lost like so many fights, not 2 fights in a row at this point. So that's somewhat understandable. As well against Reject. I mean, Reject is their own ballpark. I'm gonna get to Reject. If you wanna watch Reject, even if this is the video, I'm streaming right now, but if you're watching the video back, there's gonna be timestamps. If you wanna just watch Reject, I'm gonna talk Reject later. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Reject just beat everyone. So they banned Maokai. Wow, oh my goodness, look at Vico. The Vico scouting, damn, Vico. Yeah. By the way, guys, remember the... Okay, just remember, this is against Clocks, the match that we have just started to replay of. That was against Clocks. Just remember that because we're gonna come back to them later. Clocks had another interesting one. But yeah, this is Weekend was like the second team. Again, talking about them later. Do not underestimate them either. Weekend and Reject both. But this is VK, the Pirate Crew. I think Young Gaming is gonna win here. I don't think this is gonna be particularly close either. But there is like a lot of cooking on the table, especially from Young Gaming. So that's all you have to know about them. And yep, guys. I know. Now comes it everyone has been waiting for. Let's talk about Reject. Because oh my goodness, how is this team in not only just LJL, how is this team was an open qualifier. This team was an open qualifier. It's insane. This team, depending on like how the LCP promotion relegation is gonna be, this team, we're likely gonna be seeing them next year in LCP. I'm gonna go as far as I'm saying that. Insane team. Like this, the tier 1 team. This is no joke, a tier 1 team. Kinatsu has been in tier 1. I meant tier 1. Kinatsu has been in tier 1. Forest has been in tier 1. Recap has been in. Every single person has been in tier 1. Every single one of them. Forest went to Worlds. Somewhere, I don't think Bro has ever went to Worlds, but he was a bro, you know? He's a true bro. And Recap, Kinatsu, well, both of them played for Roscoe Jester at one point, together with Vikel. Basically, Vikel is almost, like, except for somewhere, Vikel and maybe Rhina, Vikel has worked together with every single one of these people. So there's just so much synergy, so much friendliness, so many jokes. There's a clip I want to show you. And also, but before I get to the jokes, let's just, you know, I mean, let's just get it out of the way. Like, how did they do in League of Legends? Let's talk about is this a League of Legends team, you know? I'm talking about League of Legends here. Let's just, how did they do? Beat VK, as the team that we just talked about. Beat VK, 22 minutes. Beat Weekend Win. The only team actually who beat Weekend Win. This is a good team. Like, this is a good team. I'm gonna talk about it later, but this is a good team. 26. Okay, that's how good they are. They got 5 kills and took 26 minutes. That means they're good. Velocity, not a single kill. 22 minutes. Bravely, 6. Oh my god, Bravely. I mean, this is the third team in this group, I think. I think it's third. But nonetheless, 25 minutes. Oh my god. Also, I forgot to check the champions. Like, were they cooking? What were they playing? Camille. Kinatsu Camille. Alright, Kinatsu Camille. Some Victor mid lane as well. That's good to see. What were the bans? The bans are just normal bans. Recap Ari. Forest, Kinatsu, yeah, just pretty standard stuff. They came here to play. They did not screw around, it seems like. They came here to play and stomp. Oh, how did this draft go through? How on earth we get Rombo's corner, Victor, and Core? 22 minutes, 0 kills, yeah. No, yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised the side list. Against Brave, they got a little lead here, huh? No, little tiny bit of lead. They were like the only team who did. Only single team who did. But Kalista, Renata, incredibly strong. Forest, giving brand to Forest. They were having more fun here, not gonna lie. With the Yone as well. They were starting to have fun. Well, this was the second game they played. Against Clocks. Yeah, I mean, surprise. Huge surprises here. Kiana mid lane. Against Recaps and Besta mid lane. And Besta mid lane is like kind of normal. Kinatsu played Gwen. Maybe if this team meets with Young Gaming in one of the brackets, maybe we see some Gwen battle. All of them are gonna be BO1s, so there is no chance for some, you know, back-to-back Gwen. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Best mid. Nothing like super cooking, you know. Also 20 minutes. 20-minute game. Literally, the game ended like almost before Atakan spawns. Atakan is like taken every single game. You know what? Oh my goodness, wait a second. So there is like a prediction game. There is a pick and prediction game by Tyler. And they were like, one of the questions was like how many Atakans are gonna be taken. And I said like 3 to 4 out of the 4 games, which is 3 to 4 is a very cheat answer. It's kind of a cop out. They should have had 2, 3 or 4, 5. Oh, sorry, 4, 5? No, 4, what? 4. Wait, how is this? Okay, I'm not sure how this work. Wait, 4 was the most one. Was it? I think that was the most one. But shouldn't there be 3, 4? Because even if there's like one game when the game ends about 20 minutes in, even then, it just, yeah, you know, even then. Yeah, 3, 4, probably 3, 4 Atakans. They were not playing around. There was only one death. Who was that? That was Kinatsu. One single death for Kinatsu. But it's so small that you didn't even see it. Kinatsu's death was so incredibly small you don't even see it on this graph. Yeah, I mean, I calculated their average victory time, their average game time. I mean, they won every single game, obviously. Their average win time was 23 minutes, which is insane. Like, they banned Yorick. Oh, what's happening? Okay, we're gonna check out the Black Dogs shampoo later on, but I mean, yeah, what do you do? What do you do here? This team is just too insane. Reject. And I think we all know. Oh wait, oh my god, wait, let's go back in. They're gonna be playing against Black Dog first. I haven't even realized it. But okay, we're gonna watch this match then. It's 20 minutes. We can watch the full match. Chat. We can watch the full match and it's not gonna be feeling too long. No, that is insane. That is crazy that we can watch the full match without it feeling like too long. I'm gonna be using the sticking. Okay, but just, you know, let's see. Recap versus Black Dog. This is the exact matchup. This is the exact matchup that we're gonna be seeing from these teams because they're gonna be playing tomorrow. These two teams are gonna be playing tomorrow, so a little preview here. Oh no, maybe we're not gonna see maybe we're not gonna see 4 Atakans tomorrow. I think there is a chance that we might be seeing only 3 Atakans tomorrow, not gonna lie. Let me just seek forward, you know. Let me just seek forward into seeing what's happening here. When was the first kill? I can check it actually. I can check it quite easily. Where was their first kill? This is literally so short of a game that we could just watch the whole thing without interruption. Sorry. That was bot lane. So top lane. Wait, top lane, yeah. I mean, they had a lane, they even lane swapped. Oh my god, they even lane swapped! I mean, Black Dog has managed it, but I can imagine they were like incredibly ahead at this point. They got the grubs. I mean, there is like not much to watch here. They got the grubs, obviously. Reject, no surprises there. Reject got first blood, first dragon, all 6 grubs. I think we can just, you know, fast forward into like 12 minutes, maybe. 12 minutes, they got all the dragons, all the grubs. It's really nothing interesting. This is where they're getting all the 6 grubs in the end. But maybe we can watch it from now on. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, they picked like normal champions, no trolling in that front, but Recap is playing very aggressively. I mean, I love to see that. I definitely love to see that. Kinatsu also coming in with a little help. This team is obviously on. Oh my god, they're gonna even trolling a little. Recap almost dies. Almost dies. So far, the only member who died was Kinatsu. But it's gonna be staying that way as they're gonna be just a nice dive on the top side. Ezreal ult is gonna be missing others as well. I'm gonna talk about Black Dog literally right after this match. After I'm talking with Reject, there's like a few more things I wanna say about Reject, but after I'm done with Reject, I'm gonna talk about Black Dog. Their mid laner, not Eka, that's the French guy. What was the name? Area, not Arya, Area. Area is the Lux main as far as I'm aware, so that's why you see the Lux here. We might be seeing the Lux tomorrow as well, but not sure. Not sure because this game is, oh my goodness. At 13 minutes, just 30 minutes is 4,000 of a gold lead right now for Reject. It's a 4,000 of a gold lead right now. This team who had an average 23-minute game time. They've won all the games on average 23 minutes, which is crazy. And I think this was their shortest game, by the way. I'm fairly certain this was their shortest game. As I mean, they literally just, you know, proxying, going behind turrets. They're playing like it's some bot matches, like, you know, like they have to level their accounts. They actually just playing like that. Reject is unleashed. I'm gonna say it right now. I think Reject is gonna have a perfect split. The only team who like comes even close to their strength is, I think, Burning Core. But like even them, it's like not even close. Like, it's so incredibly huge of a gap, I think. Burning Core might end second, actually, I think, in the whole season. Like, I do like Burning Core. I do think their players are really good. They have experience. So it's definitely going for them, but Reject is just not fair. There's this organization called Reject. This is a massive organization. If you follow Japanese Valorant, you definitely have heard about them. Even if you don't, you might have heard about them, because Reject is huge. They're a massive organization. They have huge streamers as well under their name. We're gonna watch Reject content right after. You see, like, they have like high production quality and everything. They're like real big organization, and they were like, you know what? I don't want to get into as a guest team like DFM. Like I don't want to just get into LCP. We're gonna earn our way into LCP. That's literally what it is. They're like, guys. So who are the people who haven't gotten signed to any teams for 2025 yet, and just like went around? Kinatsu top laner, unfortunately. Sengoku is like dissolved, kinda. They announced they're not gonna participate in LJL for now. Maybe later, but not for now. Forest just left SAG. Recap also kinda, you know, with like the downsizing, with like the whole LJL is gone thing. He also didn't play last year, but that was because Fennel was out as well. This is a huge, complicated story, but all these players are just like, all these three players are kind of coming off, and they're like, we are still good, but just there are no teams for us. Like, there are less and less teams in this ecosystem, and there are no teams for us. Pair this up with Somewhere, who's coming from LCK. Pair it up with Raina, who actually kind of retired last year, was the coach for Burning Core Toyama, but now he's like, okay, I'm gonna return as a player. Pair all these players up, and Reject meant like, hey guys, I know you just don't have spots on teams because there are no teams anymore. Do you guys wanna play for us? And they said, of course, Mr. Reject, we would wanna play for you. And that is precisely what happened here. As the Reject's plan is obviously to win LJL, promote to LCP, and find their way into there, which is much cheaper, obviously, than being a partner team. There is like a very funny scenario. So DFM would need to. So if Chiefs is lost, okay, this is like this is incredibly a crazy talk, because like we're not even close to the end of the season. But if Chiefs is lost, if somehow we can get Secret Veils to be second to last somehow, then then DFM would be safe in the league, and that would mean that the RC Reject has a chance to get into LCP fighting for the free-for-all slot against Chief, against all the other tier 2 teams. And there would be a real chance of like actually seeing 3 Japanese teams in LCP. That is crazy talk, because right now SAG is lost, but they can't get eliminated, so that's kind of like whatever. The last guest team right now is Chiefs. After them is DFM, but if DFM beats somehow some huge team, after the break, maybe there is a chance. Maybe there is a chance. You know, there is a chance. You're saying there is a chance? I am going crazy here. I am reject peeled. I'm not gonna be, you know, is this subjective? Okay, I'm not gonna be subjective. I'm gonna be objective. I'm gonna be objective when it comes to tomorrow's co-streams. I'm gonna be objectively hyped for all the Japanese teams, because for now, I'm gonna root for all of them. And whoever wins LJL, I'm gonna root for them in the LCP promotion relegation. But I have a tiny bit of a, you know, sweet spot. I have a tiny bit of a sweet spot for Reject, I'm gonna lie. I love Reject. A lot of their members following me. I know Vikel has been liking a lot of my tweets, even before the reject offer. I have a sweet spot for this team, and also Young Gaming, because they follow me. I think I'm being kind of selfish here. If you want me to root for you, just follow me. Wait, they're going on for Forest. Oh my god, they're going on for Forest and Rhina. Summer's here as well now. Recap is gonna be TPing in. Nocturne doesn't matter. Absolutely does not matter what's happening in here. Doesn't matter. They're just gonna be cleared up nonetheless. Oh my god, not a single casualty from Reject. And they're just gonna be TPing back in. They're just gonna be TPing down there. Oh my god. Ruinous! Oh my god, Ruinous Otacon! This is the first time. This is the first time in my entire life that I've seen an Ruinous Otacon spawning. But it's obviously had to be a Reject game. I mean, GG's. Forest with the T1 emote, that's quite cute. Damn! Damn! That's a crazy graph. By the way, I still like how Lux has the most damage. They're just Lux things. Okay, and there is one more Reject content that I want to show you guys. Anyways. Oops, that's not what I wanted. If you needed any more, you know, and by the way, this is the exact same matchup that we're going to be seeing tomorrow as for the last game. We're going to be co-streaming all those games, so make sure to check those out. But this is not all. This is not the end of the stream. Don't worry about that. I'm here to yap a little more. I'm going to be here for a little longer. So, there is a particular Reject type of content that I want to show you guys. I made some notes. It's a kind of a crazy content. It has some crazy moment. The Reject situation, some would say, is insane. They gel together, is basically what I'm trying to say here. They gel together so incredibly much. And let me just bring this video. I'm gonna try to translate some parts of it. They have 3 videos currently up. They have 3 videos up. I want to show you guys the first one. I might be watching some others tomorrow if there's like a wait or like the break or something. I might be watching some other videos together tomorrow, but for now, as like an introduction to what kind of team they are, this is the one I want to show you guys. And also I'm gonna... there you go. This is the type of video I want to show you guys. Make sure to subscribe and like them and me as well. Yeah, so what are they doing? They were, you know, what was that? Wait, can I do this? There is no way I can pull this up from. Okay, that is. So I'm sorry, guys. I am very easily amused. Nonetheless, so starting this adventure, the start of this adventure rejects League of Legends team. There are some moments that I want to show you guys. I like everyone just like introducing themselves. Also, they have Nabemono, which kind of makes me hungry. I'm on a diet right now. That is not a good video. I'm regretting my decisions to show you guys this video. I'm watching they having Nabemono. Nonetheless, so they were talking about who's the leader of the team. The leader of the team, basically, they said is kind of like they voted some for Forest. Forest, two people said that it's that is recap. One person said that it's Reina. So they were like, who's the leader of the team now? The one moment I want to show you guys is at the 9 minutes. They were talking about like who is the nicest, like who is the nicest person. They had like a historical round when they were like, who is the person who would carry the most, who is the nicest person, like who is and most something, and they all had like points to each other, like this person, this person, this person. And this round was who is the nicest person. And they're like, yeah, everyone said Hong is the GM is like pretty nice of a person. Yeah, and basically they were like, okay, this is crazy. So basically, Rhino was like, everyone is a nice person. Everyone is nice here. Everyone is nice. Not there, you know, from there. From that point on, everyone is nice. They were like, not you. Yeah, it's like, Rhino said, recap, you're not nice. You're from Kyoto. Because you are from Kyoto, you cannot be nice. And I swear, I kid you, obviously they were like kind of joking about this one, but that's a real thing. That is a real thing. The rivalry between Kyoto and Tokyo and like the other parts of Japan is massive. This is this is actually crazy. I mean, I'm not sure. This is like a kind of a well-known thing, but if you don't know, just 1 second, little Japanese lesson. Like, you kind of say that like you go up to somewhere, you go down to somewhere. You kind of always like be like, I'm going up to the capital. There's like, you know, like the directions, like I'm going up to the capital. Like when you like go on a train or something, I'm going up to the capital, which means if you're in Kanazawa, which is like in the other side of the country, from going to Kanazawa, you're like, I'm going up to Tokyo because I'm going to the capital, you know. If you're in Hokkaido or like you're in Saitama, you're like, I'm going up to Tokyo because you're going to the capital. Except if you ask someone from Kyoto. Because if you ask someone from Kyoto, in the Kyoto-Tokyo line, the Tokyo person, someone who's from Tokyo, they would be like, actually also from anywhere else except for Kyoto, they would be like, I'm going up to Tokyo because Tokyo is the capital. But that's not the case from Kyoto. If someone is from Kyoto, because Kyoto used to be the official capital and up to this day, like it's a huge city. I love Kyoto. So I'm kind of agreeing with them. So they are like, if someone is from Kyoto, they're not going to be saying, I'm going up to Tokyo. No, they're going to be like, I'm going down to Tokyo. They're going to be like, I'm going down to Kyoto. Or they're going to be like, I'm going down to Tokyo. Sorry. And if someone is from Kyoto and they are in Tokyo and going back to Kyoto, they're like, I'm going up to Kyoto now. It is actually like this. There is a little bit of a tension between these two fractions, and these, as much as they're joking around here, obviously this is an absolutely real thing. Just, you know, like a little. This is like the second time I'm having like a cultural lesson for everyone. So there you go. That's the thing. That is a thing. Now recap is like I cannot be nice because I'm from Kyoto. So I'm gonna just play this because it has like so many funny moments. So Kinatsu said that he thinks the nicest person is Samver. Everyone is very nice, but Samver, like a very nice personality, you know, and like the aura around him is like pretty nice. Yeah, if I have to say like who has this personality, like if I have to just choose one person who has like this very nice personality. I had to choose somewhere. Like a very, very, nice person there. Where is the... Even screams in when we're giving feedbacks. It's a very nice person. I think it's a very nice person. So Kinatsu just said in screams in like when we're giving feedback, I think it's, wow, this guy's a very nice person. Rhino just goes like, I think the opposite. He's gonna explain why later. I just imagine this. It's like, he's such a nice person next to me. Rhino goes like, I think the opposite of you. I think the complete opposite. I think the opposite. And they're like, wait, what? No. I do not mean that he's not nice. It's not what I mean. It's not what I mean. I do not mean he's not nice. More like his laning is not nice. You know what I mean? More like his laning phase. He's not nice to the enemy, right? Says Kinatsu. Yes. He's nice in communication. Recap in the meanwhile, correct. He's nice in communication. But yeah, he's not talking to the enemy, so he's not nice to the enemy. Yeah, his play style is not nice, is what they mean. He is aggressive, but is a nice person. That's what they meant. So there's one more part that I just have to show you guys, because this might be the craziest. I saved you guys the craziest part, and this is gonna be our end of the reject part and moving on to Black Dog after that. But there is one more part that I had to show you guys, because when I heard this on the train, I told you I watched this on the train on my way home. I watched this on the train. I was in my train, and I was drinking. I was drinking some Coke or something, and I almost spit it out. Like I was like literally in the memes. I almost spit it out. This is a crazy moment that I'm gonna show you what's happening. So they move on to who's the person who's the most scary one, and now they're moving on to outside the game. What are they doing outside the game? Outside the game, what are you guys doing? I mean, Kinatsu was like, I just play the game. Like, although like the pro players, I don't have hobbies. I just play the games. But like, hey, don't you like going like traveling or something? Says Raina. Recap Mima says, I like movies. You know, going to cinemas. So basically, pro players are like, I don't have any other hobbies. I don't like anything else, just playing the game. Recap was like, I also like movies, you know. I like the atmosphere of cinemas, he says. I like the atmosphere of cinemas. I like going there alone. Like yesterday as well, I went to the cinema alone. I'm going alone. I'm going alone to the cinemas, says Recap. All alone, I'm going. Yeah. So Raina says, I also like going to the cinemas alone. Haven't went this year alone, but I also like going there alone. They're like, I like going to the cinemas alone. Raina, like it says Recap. Raina says, I also like going to the cinemas alone. Yeah. Both of them like to go to the cinemas alone. All alone. No one else. All alone. I like going all alone. And Michael goes like, hey, we should both like to go into the cinema alone. Next time, and I'm gonna translate this. Like, I'm not adding any. Next time around, the two of you should hold hands and go to the cinema. He just goes like, he's like, this is the first thought in Michael's head. Both of you guys like to go to the cinema alone. Next time, hold hands. This is a very important part that I had to highlight here. Next time around, hold hands and go to the cinema together. No, that's not good. Not good, Nanda. Oh, I accidentally. No. Okay. Wait, what? There was like, oh. And this is very rich coming from Michael, because if we go back a little here, when they were talking about like who's the nicest member in the team. Wait, was it here? Somewhere here. Michael just suddenly drops. Wait. Forrest says, who's the nicest person? Forrest choosing Michael from the team. Michael is the nicest person to him. in the game, as well, in the game, he can be a little scary, but in the everyday life, he's very nice. Even today, Michael is crazy. Michael is crazy for this. He's like, even today, like Forrest, even today, we two have slept in the same bed. He just goes like, Forrest, you remember we slept in the same bed, Forrest? He just goes like this. Is it fine to say this, Michael? Like, is it fine? So that's how it is again. Michael and Forrest. Yeah. They explain that they're only ones like in the same room. So, very rich coming from Michael. But however, where was this? So because of that, yeah, let's wait for a year. Just like. So because of that, right after Michael suggested the two of them should go to the cinema holding hands, immediately after, our VTuber host goes like, Forrest and Michael, don't you guys like sleeping in the same bed? Don't you guys sleep in the same bed? So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. I love Reject. I love that there's so many content. This is like, they published 3 videos. This is the first video, by the way, when they had the Nabemono. This is the first video. They have like 3 videos. There's like interview video. There's another one where I think like talked about with a different VTuber host. There are like a ton of videos with them. Make sure to check them out. I'm probably gonna watch some of them tomorrow in the co-streams as well. I cannot emphasize enough how much I want this team in LCP because they make a lot of content. If this team was in LCP, they would be like content machine. Or these 3 videos before the season starts, they would be like there. What about our League of Legends team in the LCP? They have exactly this is Fortnite, this is Steel's video of 1 month ago, and that's it. They have 0 videos of this year so far. All the Steel announcement, like a retirement. Nothing. And I'm not even gonna type in the SoftBank host because they don't have YouTube channel. They literally just don't have YouTube channel. Just their baseball team. They don't have a League of Legends YouTube channel. They used to have one, but I don't think they have anymore. Every time they had to like stream something, they just streamed from Abby's account. So yeah, our LCP team is not doing anything. Meanwhile, here's Reject, an LJL team who's now having this is the first video of the new team, the first start of the adventure. They had ever since a second one with another VTuber host, and they have an interview video as well for the third one. They have so many videos. Content machines. My goodness. I wish this was I wish they could get into LCP. I wish DFM could also stay in LCP. I don't want DFM out of LCP, but I wish both of them can be. I mean, if DFM ends, like a search from the body, like if TS3 ends and Chiefs ends on like the last 2 spots, then DFM is safe and Reject can get into LCP by themselves. So I love Reject. No surprises here. I'm gonna be saying that they're gonna be winning this match. No surprise. Absolute no surprise. But let's talk about Black Dog. Let's talk about Black Dog, their opponent here. Because I have talked about Reject so much. I've talked about this game so much. Not the best showing. I understand. But let's talk about Black Dog here. As I know they're pool 2, but there they are. There they are. Black Dog. So yeah. What should we know about them? As I'm opening them up. Yeah, I kind of, not gonna lie. I kind of just, was too long in the Reject era. I'm losing it. I'm losing it a little here. So, Black Dog, how did they end? I want to find this out, but I cannot. There you go. So, Black Dog ended unfortunately second to last. Only winning against one other team, which was Velocity. Velocity ended without a win, so that's where they are. But the Black Dog ended second to last. Only ever victory they gotten was against Velocity. And even that victory was... I mean... Shall we watch? Shall we watch their only victory against... That they, oh, sorry, that was... Wait, no, never mind. Never mind. But still, they only beat Velocity. I'm gonna talk about them later. Actually, how later? Because I don't want to forget them. Or literally lost. Okay, never mind then. So, what should we know? What should we know? All the players are somewhat new. We've seen Area playing a lot of blocks. So, we'll see what's the deal with that. Besides that, I don't think we know that much about this team. They have a Twitter account, so I haven't like seen them posting some things here and there. But they're not like a well-established name. This is a absolutely amateur organization. Not an amateur team. They're in tier 2 now, but amateur organization is like just a bunch of friends. So it's not like Reject or something, obviously. This is big kidding. Let's look at their matches. We have some replays as well from them. I mean, we'll see if there's anything we wanna look at. Their best early game was against Weekend Win, which is weird because Weekend Win is the second best team in this group. But that was like their second best, rather. Interesting bans here. I mean, we're gonna see what's happening with Weekend Win. As Viva is any ban here, but Locks ban. Locks and Yorick seems to be perma-ban against the Black Dog. So I would assume Yokiha is quite good, quite familiar with the Yorick. This is like the second time I've seen banned. And Area, we've seen Area playing the Locks against the RC. I mean, Reject is a different category, so that's whatever, but seems like Area is a Locks main-ish, kind of. Like, I remember his like Japanese accounts is like bunch of like Locks Elementalist Area or something like that. So all the account names are Locks themed. So there is that, but this is like besides that, like a pretty normal comp. Nothing weird because they banned out the Locks, they banned out the Yorick. We're gonna be seeing if they got any chance to pick those up. But nonetheless, I mean, this is like the closest they got on 12 minutes without any lead in either direction. But Weekend just really went ahead as winning team fights at tier 12 minutes. Against Clocks. Wait, what? Wait. This is the second. No way. Wait, isn't this like the second time that Clocks has done it? Wait, isn't this like literally the second time that Clocks has done it? Yeah, so Clocks has done it against Velbeli Kaizokudan. We literally watched this match. If you are curious, if you missed it, just go back because it's gonna be... We watched that particular match with Velbeli Kaizokudan. Oh my god, I have to watch this. Like, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm gonna go into that when I'm talking about Clocks. But this is the second time that Clocks had a literally winning from a deficit. That's crazy. Locks banned once again. Yorick banned. Literally, Locks and Yorick is just perma against Black Dog. It seems to be. So Reject. Are you gonna leave them? Are you gonna leave the Yorick up? Have they left the Yorick up? I mean, that might be the better question. I mean, Yokia played the Morda, so a lot of interesting champs here. Did they ban? Oh, even Reject banned the Yorick. Woo! Alright. Even, I mean, they left up the Locks and the Area did pick the Locks. Didn't have the best performance, but that's Reject, so that's like, yeah. But every single team is banning the Yorick against Black Dog, huh? Yokiha, sorry, I cannot. I talked about you. I was kept thinking about Yorick. Yokiha, not Yoriha. Yokiha. Yokiha's the Yorick, huh? Velocity. Velocity is our last place team, and even against them, they had like a little dip here, but I mean, that was like somewhat of a killing game still. Oh, there you go. There is a Yorick game. Should we watch this one? Should we just like look into the laning phase? I might be tempted to watch this match for the Yorick. First pick. Literally first pick, Yorick. Oh, actually, I'm not sure this is first. Nah, I don't think that means first pick. Nonetheless, that's literally their dream. That's literally their dream comp. Yorick and Lux almost permaban every single match, and now both of them are in their hands. And it was chili oil. It was chili oil. I wanna say chili oil. Chili oil. Desire was carrying, but do we have Black Dog velocity? Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we have, unfortunately. I don't think. Only match we have from them is against RC. Yeah, we do not have this particular match, I'm fairly certain. I don't know if any one of them streamed, but oh my! The Yorick. We cannot watch the Yorick in the laning phase unless there is another match. Yorick banned again. Yorick Lux banned again against VK. Oh my. VK got deleted. I'm pretty sure we have watched this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have watched this. This is crazy. But yeah, that's Bravely. This is like a game they lost. This is also pretty equal in that sense. So Black Dog, what do we have from them? Let me see through all the replays, or the stream highlights rather that I have. Actually, not much. We don't have much from them. Unfortunately, we don't have much from them. However, we have seen, if you're curious to know more about them, just watch the Reject section, because we have seen them playing against Reject, which was, I'm gonna be honest, not the prettiest. However, I mean, this is Reject, and unfortunately they're gonna be playing Reject in the first round, so that's gonna be rough. But we have watched this game. If you're curious, then make sure to check out the Reject section. This is literally just before this one, just before this. Make sure to check out the Reject section when I literally watched the match. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry. You got the shortest stick. How is the expression going? Unfortunately, you got the shortest stick. You're gonna be going up against Reject. That is quite unfortunate. That is quite the unfortunate scenario. I mean, if you go against Reject, that's just a guaranteed loss. So I'm sorry. And this is as long as tomorrow goes. Tomorrow's Thursday. Friday. Let's see Friday. We're gonna go into also, there's gonna be round 2 happening Saturday and Sunday, but let's just finish up. Now we are half the teams. We have done with half the teams. So the stream is going on about like an hour, except like another hour to about happening, I think. As now we're getting into what's happening here, what's happening with other teams. Clocks. Now Clocks, I have to check out this team. Clocks is gonna be playing against Bravely, who actually ended pretty close to each other. Like Bravely just finished below, I think, the pool 1 teams. So they're not far apart by any metric. But if I'm just bringing out all the Clocks gameplay, the Clocks replays here, we can win, beat them. That's fine. That's fine. We can win. They were the second best in the group. We have seen this one. We have already watched this game when Clocks has won with a deficit somehow. They literally have won with a deficit. I mean, they literally still had a deficit. Just like won like 2 to 3 fights at the end, kind of. And that's how it happened. And I was like, that was a crazy. Oops, sorry. There was a crazy moment that happened there. But that was one comeback for Clocks. A huge comeback from 12k. And that's like another crazy one against Velocity. Velocity ended in the end. Velocity wasn't able to win a single game in this group. So they ended lost with like 0-6. However, we have a replay of that, by the way. We have a replay of that match. We're gonna be watching that. So do not worry. What do I have? Wait. I have a moment. I want to show you guys 100%. I have razors. Wait, what? Okay, I do have this match. Don't worry. We're gonna be watching this. Not all the 45 minutes of that because that would be crazy. But we're gonna be watching parts of that. So they are just a team who likes to win from deficits. Velocity still had a massive lead here, like more than 2k, like 3k, and Clock still won. Against Reject, what you can do, you know, against Reject, that's unfortunate. Go next. And even here was like a little interesting. I mean, this is gonna be literally the matchup they're gonna be having on Friday. Friday first matchup is gonna be against Bravely. So we're gonna be seeing this exact rematch coming into Friday. I might be going through that one as well, like a tiny bit. And even in here, if I'm gonna put this in here, but even in here, so basically Black Dog has led the game until the very end, and they still lost in the very end. So Clocks had like 3 games out of the 6 they played. 50% of the games, they had a deficit, still won. They had a deficit. Actually, they kind of threw the game away. They had the deficit, but they still won with the deficit. They still won. And the third time as well, they haven't had a single lead except for like the very first, for like the few minutes here, and they still won. So basically, there is if Clocks is behind, there is a 50% chance that they're gonna be winning. That is a crazy stat. That is an insane stat. What? What is this Clocks team? I think this might be the weirdest, like stat-wise, you know, just looking at the stat-wise, the weirdest team. Okay, let's just go through like all these 3 games. Let's just go through all these 3 games. Like, let's see what happened here at the very end. And then we're gonna be talking about this one as well. But first of all, VK versus CK. The VK versus CK matchup that we all been waiting for. So what has happened here? So this is a match. We're gonna be like very quickly skim through. We only have player streams, unfortunately. We only have player streams for all the open qualifiers, but that's better than nothing. So they were winning. We have seen this one, so I'm literally gonna just skim through that so you guys are up to date. We have seen this one. We have seen this one. So we have already seen this one. So VK was literally at the base. Was at the base, almost taking down the turrets. They were almost taking out turrets, that they got cleaned up once. And they got cleared up twice. They got cleared up at the dragon. Sorry, at first at the baron. And they lost the game. We've seen it. I'm skimming through this one because we've already seen this. We already watched this when I was talking about VK. We already seen. However, what we have not seen just yet, against Velocity. Velocity is the worst team. Velocity is the worst team in the league. They ended. Velocity had like 0-6. They actually just 0-6, right? I'm gonna just check it just not to make any mistake. Yeah, Velocity ended the whole LJL Open Qualifier 0-6. They were lost. But despite all that, this is like their only game. I'm gonna check out Velocity later, but this is like almost their only game that they had the lead in. So this is where we're joining in. So Velocity. So CK Clocks was doing the Elder. They're kind of behind in gold, but they have the Chemtech Soul. But there's a steal! Oh my god! That's it! From Velocity is gonna be stealing the Elder. They're gonna be winning this fight. Oh my goodness. Velocity have not been able to pick up a single victory. And now, stealing away the Elder with the Misfortune Ultimate. Everything has been used. The Misfortune Ultimate, and now they're gonna be rushing to the base. Okay. The Mockless from Clocks was able to at least take down some members, you know, just to make sure this a little bit slow of a push. But nonetheless, let me pushing. This is the second time around that CK, by the way, experiencing that. Because Velbeli Kaizokudan, VK was also at the very exact scenario at here as. Oh my goodness! Wait, there's a few more shots. There's a few more shots. They have Elder as well. No way! And Clocks is gonna be. This is the second time they did the exact same thing against VK. Oh my god! Teleporting in. They're doing this exact same thing once again. Like, if you are up ahead against Clocks, you're gonna be losing. Is this just a rule? Like, do you know the rules and so do I? Do the enemy know the rules? Like, are the Velocity aware of that? That is crazy. Wait. No way. Oh my god, no way. The base into the base? No, they're gonna be finishing this up, right? Okay. That is crazy. Losing the Elder, almost losing the base, to just coming back. Clocks. Chat. And this is not the only one. This was this match. They took kind of their lead. Velocity even stole the Baron away. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for Clocks. So not Baron, Elder. Even worse. Velocity even stole the Elder away, but it doesn't matter. They were at the base. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Does not matter for them. Whoever's their match against? Oh, there you go. You know, even if VK on your base, oh, who cares? Who cares about that? No, who cares? You know, Velocity on your base, stealing a Elder on your base. Who cares about that? Clocks is the most insane team. I love Clocks. Actually, I'm a Clocks fan now. I go as far as I would say that whoever is gonna get lead in this game is gonna be losing. I'm going as far as I'm saying whoever gets a lead in this game is that team is gonna be losing. And actually, we do not have to wonder about what would happen in this match because we can watch what happened. These two teams. Okay, well, actually, let me just first of all, I forgot to even showcase Clocks. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. So Clocks, not like the most well-known players. Razor, Stick, who's I mean the name as one, but the Stick, not like the super most well-known players. However, this team is crazy, stopping base races like no one else. Crazy, and their opponent is gonna be Bravely. And once again, this happened. We have seen this one. They have already beaten Bravely, but that was by no means an easy match. And we have the replay by Bravely, top laner Fantasy Leaf. We have the replay. So we're going to be watching that. We're going to be watching that, what happened in this match. Not the whole 35 minutes once again, but we're going to be watching like what happened, you know. That's just a timeline. More or less what happened in this game, and this is also going to be a nice tie-in to Bravely. As oh, is this loading up? It's loading up. So this is going to be from the perspective of Bravely once again. So this is not from the perspective of this is not from the perspective of Clocks, the team that I just talked about. However, Bravely, top laner, Fantasy Leaf. Enemy is gonna be none other. We just have the champion names, we don't have the player names. That's gonna be a little annoying to like for the viewers, but just so you know. Just so you know, this is Bravely Fantasy Leaf, who we're seeing here right now as a perspective of rather. This guy is gonna be playing against Clocks team, who has so many incredible comebacks from the base, literally from the base. What an insane team. And actually, they kind of started losing here as well. Like, if I just, like... If I just go in... If I just try to, like, check out this matchup. Bravely got the first blood. Already, quite early on, actually, in the lane. Cassante was also pushing in. Razor. Maokai type is kind of becoming popular, it seems like. Udon was playing Maokai all the time, but Razor as well. When are we playing it? Actually, we also have Razor's view. Wait, what am I talking about? I'm crazy here, rather. Wait, I'm very, very sorry. When was this match? Or like the last one? We can just watch it. So I was talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it's gonna be like a fast stream in that sense, but whatever. So we're watching it from. I talked about clocks, insane team. Let's watch it from their top and the Razor's perspective. What was happening here? A lot of stale. Not that many lane swaps. I mean, I guess like okay, Reject was lane swapping, but other teams are not lane swapping as much, which is like it's like less common in tier 2. That's like no surprises about that, I would say. And at this point, we're watching now the perspective of Sticker Razor. But at this point, Razor and Clocks were losing. They were losing to Bravely as had quite a lot of lead across the map. Got grubs as well. And it's just gonna go into like a few minutes in. They try to... Okay, there's a little swap coming in. At least Leona coming top. But Leon, they couldn't even get down Leona. There's a stun. They got baited in. They got baited in so hard. Took way too long. Leona is not even dead. Oh my god, flashing in for Leona. But not gonna get her. Not gonna get her, and they're just losing so many members. Too many members. And even Corky. The mid laner. Sorry, not mid laner, Damocles. Damocles is ADC. Even the ADC, Damocles is gonna be going down. Absolute disaster coming in for Klaus here. But don't worry, do not worry. Do not worry about Clocks because they're a resilient team. This is the team who came back twice from enemy destroying their Nexus. Came back from Nexus destroying moments twice. That is incredible. So this team was behind. Coming into, I think it was around 17. Coming around the Herald fight. This team started fighting here, and what a good fighter they have gotten. Ultimate is gonna be at least like catching on to one, but Bravely was so incredibly scattered around, and yeah, Klaus was just able to one by one get them down. Razor had to flash out, but that doesn't matter because they're low, but they're still has the manpower, the man advantage. Gonna be getting an ace here. Gonna be getting an ace and not losing a single. Okay, maybe losing one. Okay, maybe losing one. That's a Cassante, but that's fine. Only one member losing. Now they have the lead in terms of kills, in terms of gold. I see the graph. They had the lead. They got everything. What happened? 21 minutes, and they just lead the game from now on. Voracious to the con. Actually, it's gonna be Bravely who's gonna be starting it. But they're going for it. Ultimate from Clocks coming in. They're gonna get down Leona. They're gonna get down the Hui as well. Wait, they're just gonna give Voracious away. I guess they're just gonna give Voracious away. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is like their macro is pretty good. This is a good decision. Do not fight them. If enemy took Voracious, just take turrets as much as possible. Actually, this is like not even the first time I've seen this. Which is, I mean, I guess like tier 2 is already high level, much higher level than I have ever been. So I don't want to act like I'm more smart than them. Obviously, even tier 2 is way higher than me, but this is like definitely a good choice. Just in general, I'm just commenting. If enemy got voracious, do not fight them. Do not fight. Actually, I see this a lot in the LCP, huh? But definitely you should not do that. If enemy got voracious, the best thing you can do is just leave them alone. Side lane always. Turret, side lane, turret. Probably the team with voracious is gonna do the same, like trying to go for turrets, but just try to outsmart them. Try to out macro them. Try to, you know, make sure they not get as much lead as like they would want. Do not fight them. Do not engage. Just only engage in a fight if you know you can wipe them out. Otherwise, do not engage in a fight. I mean, even with the voracious, they were not able, like they were fine, like not finding fights for 2 minutes, which is exactly what you should do. They were pushing in the waves, pushing in the turrets, so that's like pretty fine. That's pretty fine for them. I'm happy with what Clocks has done here, and by the way, they're just gonna do the same thing. Like from now on, I'm not gonna watch the whole game. I'm not gonna watch any more of that. But basically, they were just able to get everything now. Like they're gonna win every single fight after that. After that, they're just winning every single fight. I mean, they had the gold lead. I'm gonna show the graph right after this. They got Baron as well, pushing in the turrets. I think it's gonna be much more visible. They're just ending the game, easy peasy. I'm gonna show the graph. I think it's gonna be much more visible if I'm showing you guys the graph. So basically what happened here was they got the Otacon, but look at this. Even though the enemy got the Otacon, they were not trying to find a fight for 2 minutes. Just formed up, go for the camps, not lost a single, like still going up. It's almost as if like there is nothing here. Still going up. So this is exactly what you need to do. Just do not fight the enemy. Absolutely do not fight the enemy. Always just go up. There you go. Just avoid them. But yeah, third game rather. There were like 2 games when Clocks came back from being almost their Nexus destroyed to this one, which is the third game is like they were not at the Nexus, but enemy had the lead. So, and also they stole Atacon as well. So what I'm saying, if Clocks is ahead, they're gonna be losing. Okay, I mean, technically true. Ahead. And wait, they won. Wait, no. Okay, no, okay. The first 5 minutes doesn't count. I'm changing my rules. Look, they were ahead a little. Well, 1 kill here. They got first one. And they lost to reject. But that's beyond the point. Okay, enough with the jokes. Let's now talk about their opponent who we watched. We have just watched this team. Let's talk about Velbeli. They were super close to each other. I think like 1 game difference or something. Velbeli has won 3 games. Clocks has won 4. They also won the head-to-head. Like Clocks has won the game against each other. Which was, again, we just watched it. It was quite hectic. We have Fantasy Leaf, the top laner. We have watched his replay as well. Fubuki is the one who I heard of Mayar. Mayar played for, I think, the DFMA Academy last year or something like that. I might be misremembering. I might be mixing things up. I don't know. But definitely, I mean, I don't remember any like memorable moments from them. But let's just check out what they're doing here. Velbeli. Let's check out their resume. Oh my god! Oh my god, what is this? What am I watching? Weekend Win is the 2nd best team in this Group A. They're the 2nd best team. I'm going to talk about them later, but this is a crazy event. Like, okay, 3,000 is not as much actually as I. Okay, 3,000 is not as bad, but it was like a pretty back and forth game from what I can tell. They got Otacon. Some dragons, they lost the fight here. They want to fight back there. That is a crazy. That looks like a heart rate or something. I saw the bans, everything normal. I mean, they lost to RC. They were like the closest to like ever have any lead for themselves against RC. So Reject is still extremely dominating, but they lost it the longest as well. They lost it the longest. They had them, or they whatever. It's like very lost. Still pretty good. 25 minutes, pretty good, huh? But yeah, they were able to lose the longest. They got the first blood for booking. All right. We just watched this one. This is gonna be the rematch for them on Friday. We have just watched this game. They were able to steal the Otacam, but couldn't do much about that. They couldn't find good fights. They couldn't take any threat meanwhile either. So that was a pretty bad macro decision overall, I would say. I didn't like that from them. They had a pretty easy victory against VK. It seems like, yeah, I don't not much to say about them, honestly. And they just beat Velocity, who's the last place team. This seems like your average. Okay, they threw a little bit against Black Dog, huh? This doesn't really have anything like super weird in them, which is, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if that's bad. They're not the VR team, from what I can tell. They're not a VR team. They're not like Clocks, who always like almost losing then coming back. They had pretty easy games. They had like games back and forth, but also the lead never went away from like 3,000. So I'd say they're like liking to fight, but they're not like a super special team. And if you're curious about their game, that Little League exact game, that makes you check out the previous, when I talked about CK. Make sure to go back in the timestamps and check out the CK match that I showed you guys against Bravely. Next match. Let's move on to our next team. Another of the invited teams, actually. V3. Now, they haven't officially announced the roster as far as I'm aware, but the LoL Esports website has updated it and they're going to be playing tomorrow. So, I mean, this is as much as official as you can get. They haven't updated it. So, I mean, officially they haven't announced it, but the LoL Esports website has updated it. Ace and Avaker are gonna be their coaches, it seems to be. As now the team is gonna be Taicho, 89, or Haku. What is his name? Haku? I literally cannot see this. Oh my god, I cannot see this from the arrow here. This is his name, Haku. Yeah, Haku. So, guy's name is Haku. That's also pronounced as Haku. So it's not 89, it's Haku. Haku in the jungle as Sukurambul. Scramble. Is it supposed to be scramble? Scramble? I don't know. But we have also Easyman, who played for V3, I'm pretty sure V3 Academy before, and in like PCL. I'm pretty sure he played for there. And Shiva as well, who also Shiva played in PCL. Easyman Shiva. I must check this out, because I'm almost certain, I'm like almost exactly certain that they have played together. Easyman, oh, that was with Okarimon. Oh, but Easyman has been with V3 for quite a long. Also, Bruce and Enapon have been playing together for quite a long time as well. Both of those are gonna be playing for B-City now. As we have this is like the first team we have looked into. Okarimon also gonna be for Kareha Children. I don't think have I talked about Kareha Children? I did talk about them, so you can check the timestamps. Also Perla. We have Perla, Nightcap. We had a lot of these players are playing now in other teams. Where did Shiva play? Where did Shiva play? I vividly remember watching this guy in PCL. Wait, he was with also now, okay, but he was with Access Crest Academy. Oh, with Lotus, who's a Evil. Okay, with Chico is gonna be playing for Weekend Win. I'm gonna talk about Weekend Win a lot because they're a pretty good team. So basically, This guy was like the best team in I think PCL, like the best Japanese team in PCL. I definitely was very high on him. I seen him playing. I seen him playing pretty well. Oh, Haku was wait. So this is like the same team. So Shiva, Taicho, and Haku has all played together on the Access Quest Academy in the PCL. Wasn't the best split. However, they have now all those synergy built up. So just last year summer, they all played together. And now Taicho and Haku from Access Academy, together with Shiva, gonna be moving on to V3 Esports. Together with Easy Man, who I think was pretty fun. I think in tier 2, always seen him in every single tournament. Together with Haku. And Scramble, I don't know much about him. I don't know much. But it's gonna be V3. We haven't seen much about him. I mean, like the whole team, sorry. Like the whole team. We haven't seen much about them because we have, like, they are invited team. We haven't, like, they haven't published any content as far as I'm aware. They haven't even publicly announced their roster, but I mean, it's up on the Velbeli Sport website. So, yeah, I mean, what else I can say about them? We'll see. We'll see. Well, they have a lot of inherent synergy from the Access Quest Academy team previously. They're gonna be playing against Hands. And Hands. Oh. I have talked about Hands already. But when I talked about Hands, I talked in a not the best way. As in, they have lost every single game in their group. The ended lost. Let's check out the record, you know. A lot of the names, I don't recognize them. Probably pretty new names, or, you know, haven't been around the scene for that long. Let's pull up Hands' record from OQ. Let's see. Against Young Gaming. I mean, come on. That's the best team in Group B. So, unfortunate. They played normal champions. Oh, they played LS support. Actually, I like better. I like better now. Better? Or they love you. LS support. Loving that pick. Against Nightcap, they had like a pretty, like a huge lead for a long time, actually. A very long time they had a lead. Like up in like 20 minutes, kinda. They played Aurora. I'm a pretty strong champion, nonetheless. They kept the lead for a long time. They got like a level 1 or something here. Do I have this match? I don't think so, because I don't have matches from Group B. As far as I can recall. Yeah, but like this is... They got some early level 1s. Pants, I mean. And then just kept the lead. They got like some more kills here, but like 2k was the most. Lost the fight at Dragon. Lost the fight after, lost the turret, lost the herald, lost Attackon, and just Nightcap finished at the game. Against Kareha Children. Again, very same scenario. Look at the champions, pretty normal ones. I don't think they're like super... I don't think they have like a one trick or anything like that. Unfortunate game against Spirit Quartz as well. I mean... Wait. No way. Wait. Spirit Quartz Gaming had their ADC play a support and had their support play ADC. And they still beat Hands. Notice like they didn't have a single lead. And like the bot lane ended with 0 deaths. No, that is crazy. Oh my god. Ooh, that is not a good look by any means. Ooh. They got 2 dragons. There is that. Oof. What about against VARREL? Not even VARREL. VARREL, day 1, have lost all their games. Day 2, they didn't. Blitzcrank? Bera has some nice picks. You know, I like some of the Bera's picks. Those are not too bad. Oh yeah, other than that, ooh. I mean, we have to look into Velocity. We're gonna be looking into Velocity as the last team. Velocity ended last in Group A, and hence ended last in Group B. So we're gonna see how much hope I have in Velocity. But as for the last place Group B team, both of them ended like without a win. Just but in Group B, without a win, ooh, that's not looking great. Even like, I think Group A was also stronger. I think Group A was stronger, just like the name power alone and everything. But hence, ooh, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. This is not looking good. This is really not looking good. We have to see. We have to see what happens here. Their first game is gonna be against V3. V3 is an absolutely unknown quantity. However, just the name power on V3. I feel like 3 members already coming from Axis, Axis Academy, who was in PCL last year. Easy Man also, who has stayed with V3, also played in PCL last year, by the way. But like just stayed on V3. Oh, I don't know. It's looking like pretty Jover. I'm not gonna lie here. Hence, I all hopes for you. I like your name. I like that their Twitter announcement was like a bunch of just hands, just like all the hands, everyone is a hand. I hope you find your hands, I hope. I really hope. It's not looking good. It's absolutely not looking good. I know. Okay, I can just trying to think of something outside the game, but I can say it about them. Nakamoto has a Tom Kench profile picture. Yeah. So Nakamoto has a Tom Kench profile picture. So maybe the Tom Kench is the way to beat V3. Maybe you pick a Tom Kench for the win. I don't know. Quite rough, not gonna lie, quite rough that I'm seeing here. Let's move on. 4 more teams left that I want to talk about. We have We Can Win and VARREL. This is a very interesting matchup. And let me tell you why it's a very interesting matchup, because we have seen this one not in just O2 or O2. What? O2? They were in O2 Arena in London? Not just in OQ, is what I was going to say. Not just in O... Oh wait, no, never mind. We didn't play in OQ. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. They didn't play in OQ together because We Can Win was in the Group 2. We Can Win have beaten every single team in Group A. They have beaten every single one of them. Except for Reject. Okay, this is Bravely was a little... Oh, like they got everything. They got Atacon. They lost the fight. This is a crazy game. I'm not gonna lie. This is just insane. It's insanity. We have this match. Do you guys want to watch this one? We Can Win. Let me just, first of all, you know what? Let's keep ourselves to some kind of structure here. Well, these are the players in the team. Sanmari has played in I think Sengoku before, but definitely wasn't like a tier 2 already. I know this guy. Tatsu, I know this guy. Wasteland, I don't know this guy, but I like, he was like, I think, high challenger from what I can remember them tweeting about it. Chico, I know this guy, was in tier 2 for a long time. I'm pretty sure they were most of them on Sengoku. Poipy as well. Now, this team, why is this team so good? I mean, because they're good. That's a stupid question, man. Why is this team special? Why do I know about this team? How do I know about this team? That is exactly what I want to figure out now. That is exactly what I want to figure out now, because I mean, I know, because We Can Win. If this name tells you something, you might have watched the League of Legends Challenger Tournament Japan LCJ earlier this year, which is like kind of last year, man, on January 5th, this team, Sanmari, Tatsu, Wasteland, Chico, and Poipy, have won this Challenger Amateur Tournament in Japan And on their way to the victory. Let me grab a bracket, because on their way to the victory, which they eventually won, they actually beat Clocks. The same Clocks, actually. No, I'm not sure if this is the same people as well, but like they beat already Clocks. They beat VARREL as well. And finals. The final game between the final game of this LCJ, the League of Legends Challenger Tournament Japan, is amateur tournament in January 5th. This year has been between VKanBin and VARREL. This was between VKanBin and VARREL, and this is okay. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I'm gonna try to full screen it. Or actually, do they have VODs? This is exactly the matchup we're gonna be having on Friday. Exactly the matchup we're gonna be having with the teams. Oh, we have VODs. Nice. Oh, these are clips. It's been a while. It's been a while ago. Not gonna lie. Maybe they have a YouTube channel where they uploaded the VODs. Oh no, they don't. Oops. Do they have? Okay, I'm gonna try to do it live. VCJ finals. VKanBin VARREL. Okay, it doesn't seem like there is. There might be a chance I can actually get there while I'm trying this method. Let me just talk about them a little. So VKanBin. This is their team that have already beaten VARREL in this tournament. I'm pretty sure they have beaten them, was it BO3? Yeah, 2-0. They have beaten them 2-0 in a very convincing fashion to become the champions of this amateur tournament. And now the same teams. And now the same teams are going to be facing each other. But let's talk about VKanBin a little, because they were the second best team. They were definitely the second best team in Group A, but they had not have a easy schedule. This is a crazy game against Bravely. I mean, we can like check out moments if you guys want from them. We can check out moments. This is a Chico's stream. This is Chico's stream. He was like streaming the spectator view after. So 60 minutes. Oh, whoops. So basically, at 20, Bravely was in the lead. However, we even got Atakan actually. Bravely even got Atakan. But 2 members were already down. And 2 were cleaned up. So Bravely, even if they got Atakan, I mean, they're gonna be losing a lot of members for such a good ultimate from Sanmari, from VKanBin. They're gonna be having some withdrawals. But let's go back. 10 minutes. So at this point, the matches, like, look at the gold lead, somewhat equal. Sanmari was about to get Dovan. There's a teleport coming in from Wasteland. However, oh no, that was not a good teleport. Ultimate team coming in from Uva from Bravely. And they just wasted an ult, wasted a teleport. Wasted to go down here. And this was the moment, 10 minutes, when Bravely started to get a tiny bit of a lead. They started to get some leads here. This match was like super close until like 15 minutes. I mean, the dives, bot got a dive. The bot, I mean, the teleport was wasted, but like, wait. The teleport was wasted by Wasteland. Wasteland should have TP'd top actually. I'm not sure why Wasteland TP'd bot lane to dive also on the dive. To die on there, but while they, oh no, Poip is gonna be, oh no. I have, oh, this happened the same time as the bot one. We can win, more like, oh my goodness. The dives were not the greatest, not gonna lie here. Oh no. Chico? Okay, okay, we know who. That's not great. But they're still like equaling gold more or less. Chico is gonna be going through that a lot. Yeah, they're gonna get at least like 3 grubs and I'm not getting them. By the way, if you guys remember, wait, so this is 30 minutes in. If you remember, if you just look at this graph, if you remember, 30 minutes, they're here. So somehow we can win, got some leads, you know, but after losing a fight, now bravely trying to end it. This is where we are right now. Bravely trying to end it after losing a fight. Gold is equal, by the way. Gold is equal. Bravely trying to end. Wait, okay. I'm not sure what Chico is doing here. Chico is just moving around. I won over the previous fight. This one. So win. This is the back-to-back that we watched at the very end. Gold is somewhat equal. But now, messy fighting coming. So many members are gonna be dying. However, Win might be winning this. After this, Win is able to get so much. 30 minutes into the game. This is the peak. This is the peak of their leads, you know. As for now, 4K. That is the most they had so far in this game. Bravely was ahead. They kind of true. They got so much on this fight just now. Win gonna go for the Nexus. Oh no, both threads out. There's no way. How many Nexus defenses are we seeing? The third time around. This is like the third Nexus defense in OQ. And after bravely defend the Nexus, they're gonna be the ones knocking on to we can win's Nexus. Now they are the ones who have the chance to end the game. Got an ace, I got very, very delayed ace as Weekend in the door respawning. 30 minutes, not too long, you know, in terms of like respawn timers. They're gonna be going for that. This is in slow motion as well. But they're gonna be also, Weekend also gonna be defending the base. That was a weird use of like a Yona ultimate. I think it took off for the knockups as well as. Now, wait, Bravely is gonna get cleared up now. So Win, Weekend Win is gonna be getting the Elder. I don't care about that match. Chico just went through the whole match again. And that's it. And after that, they're just finishing up at the end. Do I have a full of that as well? Yeah. Sorry. So when did they get the Elder? I'm gonna watch until the Elder. But where is the Elder fight? There we go. The 33. So after Weekend Win defending their base, there's like back to back. This is like the third defense we're seeing. So Weekend Win is gonna get the Elder. Surely they're gonna be winning now, right? I mean, I know they're gonna be winning. But they're taking it a little slower now. Is it just an easy win? Are they gonna get cleared up? No, they're just an easy win, right? Okay, they're just an easy win. Okay. It's not gonna be as crazy as like Clock's matches. But just, you know, this is a very, very back and forth game for Weekend Win. Usually they win more, you know, like cleanly. Oh wait, this is they went up ahead against Clocks and was able to finish the game as well. That is crazy. crazy. Wow. No way. That doesn't happen often. Getting up ahead clocks. Let me try to get I'm gonna see if I can get the final match. I have like an application that might be able to provide me with that. Hopefully working out. Hopefully it's not throttling my internet. It's quite internet heavy. Hopefully not. Let's just watch the others. I guess the black dog had like a 0 for so long, and then just. As for the champions they're playing, I don't think it's like also anything weird. Wait, oh, the Annie ban. I wanted to talk about the Annie ban. Oh no. We can go back. We can win and we can go back. Is the Annie like perma against them? Bravely didn't ban the Annie. They didn't pick the Annie. No one is banning the Annie against them. Wait, what was the Annie ban? That was so weird. Black Dog has banned the Annie. And also, Weekend Win just missed the ban. what was happening here? Yeah, no one else bans the Annie. But the Vladimir, they ban it. I mean, Arya has started playing the Vladimir, all I'm saying. Arya did start playing the Vladimir, and he is quite insane on the Vladimir, is all I'm saying. So, might be a good ban to have. Yeah, besides that, like, no one really plays such a, like, a super outstanding champion, but Weekend Win was definitely the second one. Like, look at all this. I mean, this is the last place team, but even then. The only other team that Weekend Win could not win against was Reject. Surprise. Massive surprise. They were the ones. It wasn't Bravely. Bravely lost it 25 minutes. Weekend Win lost it 26 minutes against Reject. So officially they were the ones who lost it the longest against Reject, and okay, they didn't get like early kills or anything like that, but nonetheless. Oh no, it seems like there might be the LCJ finals might be lost. That's a crazy thing that if that's true. I'm trying to find if there is any like VODs or anything left of the finals, but like that is crazy if there is none. Because I've been talking about Weekend Win for so long. I want to talk about their opponent, VARREL Youth. I'm gonna talk about VARREL Youth, but they're gonna be playing together, and they played beforehand together against each other. They played the finals of VCJ, which is the League of Legends Challengers Tournament in Japan. They played the finals against each other, and in that one, it was none other than Weekend Win who became victorious. Unfortunately, from what I can tell, they don't have VODs. But they have clips. I mean, I guess like that's fine. We have some clips in here. Do we have anything with the finals? How many days ago that was? Was it the final? This is so hard to search. Is there waitlist search? Like clips but short, like ordered by time? Is that even a thing? Oh no. I mean, these are all clipped by the official one, so I would assume they are the key moments. Yeah, I want to see VARREL Youth versus... Why is that cat meowing? I want to see VARREL Youth versus Weekend Win. Wait, that second game, 12 minutes. I'm literally gonna go through all of them. I'm gonna do that. VARREL Youth Weekend Win. Okay, let me see. Okay, no, unfortunately the VOD is lost for this game. Anyways, that was, we can win second place in this group. Let's talk about now VARREL. VARREL Youth, another big organization, VARREL, in the scene. There they are. This is Upperman's team. I mean, he has been coaching this team actually for so long. Even though he played like that one world for DFM, he was besides that, he was just always like coaching VARREL Youth. He's doing a lot for the organization. They have like a training program. Just Focus actually from BCT also is from VARREL Youth. So they're like a pretty big name in terms of like talent development for like young talent. They're a pretty big name. And this is the team, more or less this is the team that they had for LCJ as well. The LCJ that We Can Win has won. They can win and they have won. And they're gonna be playing against each other. And this is the reason that I would wanna find more clips for this match. Because also like this is more or less the same team for We Can Win. Atog is Wasteland, so this is the same team as VARREL. Sorry, this is the same team as the new one. I mean, oh my, can I do like something like this is a very bad quality, but I'm unfortunately I don't have better choice. Unfortunately, this is to their quality, but this is the best we have. So this is the same VARREL Youth that we're gonna be seeing on Friday against the same We Can Win. We're gonna see on Friday. These two teams already fought together. January 5th in VCJ, the amateur tournaments finals. These two teams got into finals. They duked it out. And game 1 went to We Can Win. They were quite ahead. They were quite ahead. They were like, yeah, they were just incredibly ahead, rather. As you can see, all the members super ahead. Seraphine support from Poipy. Seraphine support from Poipy. I would love to see that. I love the Seraphine. Love the Seraphine support. I love that. They have won. They have won game 1. As we get into game 2. Game 2 was a little closer, it seems like. That until We Can Win just collapsed onto Haldes. I'm not sure what Haldes is doing there, but nice. Oh, wait a second. Raki's ultimate was pretty massive on the Misfortune. As Saki Osaki, as named in the LJL, as... Wait. Okay, VARREL was fighting back. Wait a second. It wasn't as one-sided as I thought. VARREL was fighting back. VARREL was fighting back! Almost got an ace! Only leaving Sandmar and a Castante alive. Almost getting an ace. Never mind it. Never mind the score line. Never mind it. VARREL was absolutely in this game. VARREL was absolutely in this game as they were getting the Baron. They were on the Baron now. In these small corridors. Oh, Raki, if you find a good Misfortune angle. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh, wait, using it for the Baron? Okay, that was a weird Misfortune ultimate. That's not what I meant by the usage, Ben. They could just sacrifice Saki, but nonetheless, they still got a Baron. Still got a Baron. So VARREL still up ahead with like 5,000 gold in this match. Alright, VARREL wasn't familiar with your game. What happened after? Well, competitive. Competitive. Oh, just Victor got it. Wasteland on the Victor. Taking on the Twisted Fate, which is also like quite a unusual pick. VARREL is still having such a huge lead here. Oh, That was such shutdown gold, always nice. Also, we're getting into 3-item territory. LDR done for the Jin as well. Yeah, we're getting into the territory where gold just doesn't matter anymore. And now, okay, we kind of skipped out on a lot of moments here, but Elder, they got Elder, so that's what happened. Elder, like I said before, like 4 items. 4 items, obviously, it's difference is gonna be less and less. It's Wasteland. Yeah, I mean, they just end the game from here, right? Are they? No, they're just gonna get out. But with this one, we can win with super ahead now. This is the last moment. Competitive stun. Oh wait, I don't know. I don't know if Poipy was actually. No, they're coming in Poipy. Sorry, I don't know if Saki was ulting. I'm not sure if it hit the Jin, but nonetheless, doesn't matter. At this point, VKMV was extremely strong. Extremely strong, and just coming back into this game, triple, almost quadra for Chico. Ooh, we can win. They can win. Coming back into this game, the time that they met VARREL youth now, they're gonna be winning the first LCG. And they did win. They did win it. And we're gonna be seeing these two teams on Friday. We're gonna be seeing them against each other. Once again, VARREL youth should not be underestimated though. They got a lead in game 2. I think they had pretty good moments. They kind of, you know, gave it Elder and everything like that, but they were like pretty fine still. Absolutely should not be underestimated, but nor win. VARREL had a pretty. I'm just gonna show VARREL's VARREL. This is like VRL. What is there? VLY. Yeah. I'm just gonna show the records because why not? I mean, they even got leads against Young Gaming. This is they won. They literally got leads and lost every single game. Look, they won. Did this. Day 2 got the leads, lost it to Kareha Children, and lost this. And day 3, okay. Sorry, no. This is still. Wait, okay, they played 2 games. Never mind. They played 2 games. They won. So I'm still correct. They played 2 games. They won. In both of them, got the lead and lost to Kareha Children and to Young Gaming. I mean, Young Gaming is the best team in the group, probably, so that's understandable. They won the remaining 3. However, their win time was a little too long, and that's the reason that they didn't get into the top, like the seed 1 teams, even though like they had the same score as Spirit Quartz Gaming. Sorry, they had the same score as Spirit Quartz Gaming, but little less time in their victories. That is the reason. But yeah, VARREL youth beat Nightcap. That was like also a pretty crazy game. Got a lead. What? I mean, Nightcap got a Baron here actually. Wow. Against Spirit Quartz, VARREL got so much lead. Baron, boom, and nope. Yeah, and they beat Hands. I mean, yeah. So VARREL youth as an organization, as I said before, they're mostly focusing on like young talents. The organization is called VARREL, and they don't have a like they called VARREL youth here, but they don't have like a VARREL tier 1 team or anything like that. They just called VARREL youth here because they are really focused on this like young talent, you know, finding the young talents and like basically just trading them with on their upper man and the Kitare as well. But the upper man is like the main behind the main person behind VARREL for like years now at this point. And as VARREL youth, they're gonna be playing now in the LJL. Let's move on to our last two teams. First of all, and this is gonna be really hard to talk because I don't know what to talk about. DFM Academy. They haven't had an announcement. They haven't had anything. As per usual, they haven't had anything. I just found this roster on their website. And there are worrying signs here, like, not gonna lie. There are some incredibly worrying signs with this team. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Do you know why? Let me show you why. Let's take a look at DFM's website. Let's take a look under news. I'm always forgetting to... Oops, sorry. Let's take a look under news. DFM posted December 13. They announced they're looking for new members. They're looking new members for their academy team. Because as an LCP team, they're competing in the LCP. However, they can have academy teams. I think they can like swap players around. Usually that's the deal. I don't know if this is the case here or not. I don't know. Nonetheless, they definitely cannot participate in the LCP promotion relegation. So, I mean, this is still pretty cool that they are here. Like, props to them. Props to them that they are in here because they don't need to be here. They're already in LCP. But this is what it is. So they posted, they're looking for top jungle mid ADC support. They were looking for everything. And while this is happening, let me pull up DFM Academy because as a little reminder, last year they were in PCL as well. They had the roster of Momo, Ham, Yuji, Ligan, Dant, and Kurahuto. And Ligan left, I think, or like wasn't playing anymore. Yuji got in the team a little later, but basically the team last year was none other than Momo, Ham, Yuji, Dan, Kurahuto with Toby as their coach. This is the team last year. DFM put out a post, just to like, you know, keep the timeline going. DFM put out a post saying, we're looking for new members, new top, new jungle, new mid, new ADC, new support. They put this out. Yeah, they were like, what is the deadline? December 26th or something. And they actually kind of extended some of the deadlines for mid and jungle. They found top ADC and support already. But they extended the deadline for mid and jungle. They were like, we really need the mid and jungle. So let's see. And with this knowledge in mind, they were looking for mid and jungle. Still in January. That last year, they had a Momo, Ham, Yuji, Dan, Kurahuto, and Toby as their coach, as a roster. What is their new roster, according to LoL Esports? They don't have anything official, so only thing I can say is what's on lolesports.com. Momo top lane, so they couldn't find the top lane. Toby jungle, so their little coach is the jungler. Re? That's a new one, so they find a mid laner. But Dan and Kurahuto, those are the same as well. They didn't find anything new. They had a post. They had a post saying that, hey guys, you wanna join us? And not a single member joined. Only Re. Re is the only one. Who, by the way, used to be with them in like 2021. Used to be with them in 2021. Played for Sengoku Academy. In like 2 years ago. So yeah. I mean, this guy was actually, by the way, this guy played with Momo and Ham beforehand in the U19 champion. They won. I mean, you know, props to them. The U19 Esports Championship 2023 played with Momo and Ham already. They have won the tournament. But like, what? DFM posted that they're looking for, let me translate this, for a League of Legends division for the 2025 year, looking for like the academy team, new member recruitment, new member for the League of Legends 2025 team. And they have like, oh, we found top AD support, we found them. We just need mid and jungle. The jungle ended up being their coach. And the mid lane has ended up someone who the ADC and support has played with before. Support, sorry, not ADC and jungle. Sorry, not ADC and mid lane has played before, right? ADC. Oh, sorry, Hemi is not here. I'm sorry. Hemi is not here. I'm so stupid. Momo, their top laner used to play with Ra. So what is this team? Like, Momo is their top laner? Who is like, used to be their top laner. Last year, PCL. And Toby, their coach, is gonna be there. They literally, they found one person. They had a whole post about like, hey guys, found one new person. That is like crazy. That is literally crazy. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. Like, maybe like, I can imagine like, maybe teams do not really want to join them because they cannot like promote to LCP. I could be like players would rather, you know, just build their own rosters. Like we have a ton of just friends getting together teams, like not organization team, just, you know, few friends. Like Velbeli, literally, Velbeli, the guy called Velbeli is built a team called Velbeli's Pirate Crew. So, you can just grab your friends and it's very hard to find people nonetheless. I mean, they're probably getting paid here, I would assume, not too much, but you know, something I would assume. So there is that, but that is crazy. They were like, yeah, I mean, they got PCs. Yeah. This is not a good look. Like, not like, I don't know how to spin this. This is not a good look. Only thing that's going for them. And now let's talk about their opponent. The only thing that's going for them is that they're playing against Velocity, because this team has also lost all their games in, you know, OC. So that is like the only ever thing that's going for them. So let's check out Velocity. What DFM Academy is gonna be going against. Losing to Weekend Win, that's fine. I mean, they're like a pretty second best team, only lost to Reject. That's fine, losing to them. Oh, wait. You had lead and lost to Clocks? Wait a second. Have I shown you guys this clip? I'm like almost certain. I'm almost certain I've shown you guys this clip, but in case I haven't. This is... Wait. This is the closest Velocity has gotten to a victory. When Clocks started the Baron. They stole it actually, so the Smite fight as well. Wasn't even a Misfortune, wasn't even Tetsu, I just noticed it was actually Skinny who got in. However, they went for the end. This was the closest. Just keep in mind, this was the absolute closest Velocity has ever gotten to winning the game in Group A. They were so close. They were already on the inhibitors. They were already on the Nexus turrets. They were already on the Nexus. They had Elder. But they Zonia'd up. They actually got separated from Tetsu on the Misfortune. Should have just stick together, I think. And they lost. Clocks has done it again. Clocks have done it again, and the Clocks in the end is just gonna be finishing up the game. That was a crazy stat game for Velocity, not gonna lie. And the sadness, this is like their second game in the tournament, and after that it was just downhill, you know. Look at this. We got some lead here against VK, you know, some lead. We have watched this game as well. If you're curious, just watch the VK game. We have shown like the VK segment. They lost this game. They lost to Reject. That's fine. That's Reject. You're losing the Reject. That's fine. They didn't even. Oh my. Okay. Giving Reject. Skarner. What to the bands? Okay. I'm not sure about the jinx. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. But against other teams, when you have more chance, maybe the banning the Scorner is a wise option. They lost to Bravely. This is actually before their game against the so it wasn't even tilted. They weren't even tilted just yet. I lost to Black Dog as well. So Velocity, unfortunately, I don't know who's gonna be playing top lane. They have a new top laner, Hanya, like on the LOL Esports, you know, database. They have Alice. We have Alice. We have Alice in Japan. We have Alice. I haven't even put myself back in here. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't. That just doesn't matter. Tetsu was only bot laner. Yeah, I'm sure Lambda was playing in OQ, and Fuki was playing in OQ. I'm not sure if they're gonna swap in around, or probably like if some of them are coaches, just like they have their subs as well. You know, coaches oftentimes are subs as well. And everyone, that's it. With Velocity also done, that's it for the stream. If you're watching this back, that's it for this video. Thank you everyone who joined in for a second, for maybe more. Thank you everyone who stayed in here, stick in here. Everyone in the future, if you might be watching this introduction to all the teams, I try to do justice for all of them. I try to do as much content as possible. If a team releases the content, I try to translate or like make notes of that and show the best moments. I try to show clips of the players' streams because that was the only way to kind of access the clips. I got the graphs at least for each match to at least get some kind of, you know, data to go off from teams. We went through champions. We went through, you know, styles. Which style fits each player. And after, how long this stream is now? How long I've been streaming for? Like 1.5 hours, kinda. Okay, okay, 3 hours. Wait, okay, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Oh my, okay, I kinda lost a little bit of track of time. I'm not sure why I thought I was streaming only for an hour. Well, 3 hours. Okay, that's a crazy number. Well, I kind of lost track of time. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have watched until the end, thank you very much. There are timestamps. There are timestamps everywhere. I try to be as throughout as possible, even for myself. So tomorrow, when I'm co-streaming all these teams, I could just be like, bam, bam, bam. I know this, and I know that. So, see you guys tomorrow for some co-streams. I know all the teams, and I cannot wait to see the action. Please like this video if you're watching on YouTube. And please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Twitch as well, please subscribe. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next content piece. Be it stream, co-stream, be it video, be it anything else. Also, on Twitter. Please on Twitter. Yep. Thank you. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye.